Nnamdi Kanu, Ken, aka Nnamdi Kanu, has already sold us out for a pot of porridge. I want you to understand, anything you are going to hear from me today, don't be afraid. Remember, some time ago, the same man say we have passed the Rubicon. Today, Nnamdi Kanu say no, we are going back to the Rubicon. Anything you are going to hear, don't because of that, you become sad. Double your effort. Double your strength. Stand firm. Because the man has sent out an error to go and buy salt, has connived with the zoo, the Fulani, to destroy us. Number one, denouncing that is not a leader of indigenous people of Biafra. Number two, say that he has never been a member of indigenous people of Biafra. Number three, asking the government to prove to him where he says he is a leader of indigenous people of Biafra or a member. Have this in the back of your mind. Nnamdi Kanu is trying to escape from the tsunami, escape from the danger. He has already put me and you. And remember, we are not going back because we are past the Rubicon. Eganiru, Bo Biafra. Enagachi Azu, Buon, Nako Nende, Akande, the Zoological Republic government, Fulani Janjaweed. Nke Nnamdi Kanu na akpọrọ isi anata. Nke ha na Nnamdi Kanu na-erikozi na Sokoto na ahụnkọ obere oge. For some of you who always jump into something you know nothing about, overnight you become a worshipper of Judaism. I am sorry for you, because you're also going to jump to the belief of Sokoto Caliphate that Nnamdi Kanu is going to brought. But one thing that is very special is the amnesty. We talked about it some months ago, and they slowed down. But now, they think we have forgot about that. So as I'm doing this very program, they are going to be shocked. They are going to be shocked. As you see, breaking news. Abuja to Sokoto by the criminals' lawyers to Ken, aka Nnamdi Kanu, right? They are back to the amnesty. Don't forget the 7 count charge or the 7 government law given to Nnamdi Kanu. 7 that what will guarantee the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu, says the Nigerian president Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is 7. And the funny part, the current news that you are going to hear from me now in few minutes or few hours time, but I'm going to break it out, how they intend to free Nnamdi Kanu, and the country that is going to guarantee Nnamdi Kanu freedom. You are going to be hearing it, because they are going to be in the custody of Nnamdi Kanu, because they see in their mind that if Nnamdi Kanu is being set free, that is not going to be free in Biafra land. But these gullible zombies are not aware These sneak compose, flying monkeys are not aware, but I think they are watching now. They are all here watching. Right? They said, as it is, Nnamdi Kanu don't have power over IPOB. He has tried everything within his power to crumble IPOB. And those he brought in from Avid, Rising Sun, Obasadon, the rest of them, they should continue to use the name alleged IPOB. But whenever they go to event, they will present Avid. And that was the intention of Nnamdi Kanu, telling us to come together. DOS, bring everybody together. Avid and Rising Sun, let them come together in IPOB. It did not work. It did not succeed. Nnamdi Kanu decided to make the leader of Avid and his group, Obasadon, Rising Sun, decided to make them the new Sokoto DOS. But the funny part is that when they go to event, like the movie they act, I think yesterday in Israel, right? That is another powerful Nollywood movie that you must watch. And you go to Aloy Jimako social media handle like Facebook and Twitter, you are going to see garbage, what they talk about. Nothing like IPOB. It's about Avid, the powerful man, telling you the mission that Aloy Jimako embarked on was the mission that Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor rejected. The mission that these three lawyers you see on the screen decided to take as the project given to them by federal government of Nigeria and Nnamdi Kanu is what Ejiofor rejected and says over his dead body. Why Ejiofor become the enemy of Nnamdi Kanu and the Nigerian government. Know this and know peace. For those of you who are still sleeping at this very moment, I feel pity for you. Evil Nnamdi Kanu is here watching, right? With Onoha somebody, right? But I'm not going to go into that. But I'm trying to tell you now the amnesty just began. The amnesty just began. So Nnamdi Kanu is not sure that he's going to get house arrest in Abuja or in the East. Nnamdi Kanu will be getting house arrest in United Kingdom. I know it shocked you. I know you are wondering, but don't be shocked. I just try to put one or two together to see if Nnamdi Kanu is going to get house arrest in Biafra land. They look at it, they say no. The members of IPOB, their brothers, their sisters are still alive, their uncles. Those who were key under the command of Nnamdi Kanu, under instruction of saving Nnamdi Kanu asses. For example, all road lead to Onitsha. All road lead to Aba. Afaruku, all road lead to Afaruku Ibeko. So, a very big controversy between the power that be. They don't want to make themselves official. They don't want to make themselves official, but they are playing a dirty game. So, if you hear that Nnamdi Kanu is released, and after 2 days, he has gone back to United Kingdom, I'm giving you this first-hand information. Don't be shocked. Don't be shocked. You go back to United Kingdom, begin to shout from Biafra radio, Avid Rising Sun, with another name entirely, without the indigenous people of Biafra. The mission is very simple. Nnamdi Kanu is going to play the game, the offer of the Great Britain, to make sure IPOB is being destroyed. Because they understand now that IPOB is not bigger than Nnamdi Kanu, that Nnamdi Kanu don't even have a say in IPOB. We are trying to put 1, 2, 3 together. A very big discussion in Aso Rock goes on some days ago. Through those who are negotiating for Nnamdi Kanu. And the power that be, a European country, is playing their role as hide and seek game. They don't want Nnamdi Kanu to be free, to be taken. Probably Nnamdi Kanu will travel to America by himself, or will travel to Germany by himself, or will travel to Spain by himself, or will travel to Italy by himself, or, Austria, Belgium, reside in this country. No. So, the power that be are playing what they call hide and seek game. So if Nnamdi Kanu regain his freedom, begin to do what he's doing before, they will also bundle Nnamdi Kanu from this country back to Nigeria. I am giving you, it's not a prophecy. So when you hear, the Nigerian government decided to say Justice Omotosho did a bad thing, he did not follow procedure, he did not go into the Nigerian law, that is the reason Nnamdi Kanu was set free now, he now resides in the United Kingdom, meaning that United Kingdom has already in charge of Nnamdi Kanu custody and is being monitored. He can never travel out of United Kingdom. Because given Nnamdi Kanu has arrest in Biafra land, they understand what will happen. And also giving has arrest in Abuja, they don't want it. They want it to look like the current appeal that they wanted to use to kill Nnamdi Kanu. They decided no, he is free. These sins that we are talking about was committed by another person. That is the reason we now set him free, so you can go back to where you base. So therefore, when you go back to where you base now, begin to use the radio that he instructed the brother to open to broadcast. Everybody will now troop out from IPOB. You will now abandon the leadership and say, now, don't you see now he's a free man? The game plan is what I'm giving to you. As a plan, Abiama also exposed them. It's not a prophecy. It's not Chukwu Abiama send me the vision. No. The question is that ask them, ask the federal government of Nigeria, where were you people discussing with Nnamdi Kanu lawyer 2 days ago? What is the discussion? Secret discussion. You think the United Kingdom keep quiet? No. United Kingdom, remember them. The #1 civilized countries of the world. The people that introduce money to the world. The people that almost conquer half of the world. Are you aware? All this game, Nnamdi Kanu be sentenced to life imprisonment, is well calculated. It's well calculated. So when you hear that Onye Nduayi has been set free, he just brought back to United Kingdom, you will say, I want to leave DOS. Our leader is out. I want to leave DOS. You are foolish. You see that their plan. We are here to be exposing this. So they also go ahead and plan another one. But don't forget, it was a hidden agenda. But we have the information. The amnesty for Nnamdi Kanu will cover Emmanuel Kanu for car snatching, for kidnapping, for his own criminal element, executing innocent Biafrans, taking their property away from them. We also cover Kanu Takano. We also cover the in-law. But it's not going to cover these gullible zombies who are sudden lovers of Nnamdi Kanu. Somebody like JC Aoyuku will be picked up. Biafrans, I want you to pay attention. I'm not here to shout. I'm not here to shout. This is not the time to shout. This is the time to do a very cool program. Tell you what is obtainable. What is going on between Abuja and Sokoto. Why, if you hear that Nnamdi Kanu has gone back to United Kingdom suddenly, when you hear that now, they are paying now, the federal government have already accepted, because why? The power that be has come in, that do it the way we plan it, as soon as he be set free from the court, we are going to pick him up, he will buy a ticket, British Airways, and fly to United Kingdom. Is going to be under our supervision. And he's not going to travel out of United Kingdom. Even though he's going to travel out, they are going to signal European countries, America, Canada, once he begin to misbehave from their country in terms of broadcasting, they should go after him, get it for them, or other from America, send it back to Nigeria. Of course, Nnamdi Kanu is not going to talk about Biafra again. But Wazirike is still talking about Biafra. You are not going to hear Biafra from Nnamdi Kanu again. Nnamdi Kanu will go mute. I'm telling you, house arrest in Biafra land is cancelled. Nothing like Nnamdi Kanu be sent free from court on this appeal, and he would not come back to Umuahia for house arrest. No. Abuja Council. Asekwana na enu aya, emuye njekwu ya, obura prophecy. Iru ya dị na ajụ aloi. Marcel Obara. Nnamdi Ejiofor. Ke ife ha na the delegate of Nigerian government na akpa how to go about Nnamdi Kanu appeal, to make it look like Nnamdi Kanu was set free by this current appeal, that James Omotosho was wrong. Gente. Now, let's bring you the first federal government 7-point law that Nnamdi Kanu must obey. This law was the first. But this current incident is what I'm telling you. This current incident is what I'm telling you. So this one is also there, but the current one is the main one the main one, because the only thing they want to see is how IPOB will be destroyed. And they understand if Nnamdi Kanu broadcast from Biafra land under the radio that the federal government and British authorizing Nnamdi Kanu to open with his siblings, I want you to understand that we are not here to gaslight our people. We are here to put our people through that Kanu opening a radio is not a coincidence. The British government advised Nigerian DSS what they are going. They were there. They are not, you can't see them. But every line that the federal government of Nigeria followed was from the British government. Know this. We don't give a damn about how they feel about it, but these are the bottom truth. They think Nnamdi Kanu sibling opening radio can be able to challenge the Biafran radio. Radio Biafra. Which they open Biafra radio to challenge Radio Biafra. These people have all kinds of agenda. If they apply this, it will not work. They will go to another one. Remember, this was the first British government opinion, solution, of which the president of Nigeria carried it out. Let's listen to it, please.
Finalized the 7 conditions for presidential pardon to ensure that the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu leads to lasting peace rather than renewed instability. The following conditions are non-negotiable. 1. Formal renunciation of violence and agitation for secession. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must depose to an affidavit formally and publicly renouncing any pursuit of the sovereign state of Biafra through secessionist means. He must commit to the indivisibility of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as enshrined in the 1999 Constitution as amended. The era of Biafra or death must end, and the era of Nigeria for all must begin. 2. Total dissolution of the Eastern Security Network, ESN. For a pardon to be considered, there must be a verifiable and complete disbandment of the Eastern Security Network and all other paramilitary wings associated with the proscribed IPOB. All arms, ammunition, and hardware currently held by these groups must be surrendered to the Nigerian security forces under a supervised Arms for Peace program. 3. Immediate and permanent cessation of sit-at-home orders. The economic strangulation of the Southeast must stop. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must issue a directive to all his followers across all platforms to permanently end the Monday sit-at-home and any other unauthorized disruptions of public life. Our children must go to school, and our markets must remain open every day of the week without fear of intimidation. 4. Public commitment to the democratic process. The path to changing a democracy is through the ballot box, not through the boycott of elections. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must publicly urge his supporters to participate fully in the Nigerian democratic process. Any further calls to disrupt or boycott local, state, or federal elections will be viewed as a violation of the spirit of this pardon. 5. Engagement in a structured national dialogue. Upon its release, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu shall be required to participate in a Southeast Peace and Reconciliation Commission. This commission, composed of traditional rulers, religious leaders, and state officials, will work to address the root causes of agitation and ensure that the grievances of the region are channeled through the Southeast Development Commission, SCDC, and other legitimate constitutional avenues. 6. Cease and desist from incendiary broadcasts. The use of media be it traditional or digital, to incite hatred against other ethnic groups or to threaten the lives of security personnel and public officials must end. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must commit to a code of conduct that promotes national cohesion and mutual respect among all Nigerian tribes. 7. A period of state-supervised reintegration. The pardon will be subject to a 5-year good behavior monitoring period. During this time, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's movements and public engagements will be subject to security clearances to ensure that the conditions of his release are strictly adhered to. Any breach of these conditions will result in the immediate revocation of the pardon and the reinstatement of his life sentence. A call to my Igbo brothers and sisters. To the elders of the Southeast, I say, help us guide your youth. To the governors, I say, let us build the infrastructure that will make the Southeast the Taiwan of Africa.
This is agreement between the federal government of Nigeria, the lawyers of Nnamdi Kanu currently, and Nnamdi Kanu. It was a hidden agreement. It was not meant for the public to see, because Nnamdi Kanu want to remain relevant as alleged Messiah. But trust the Nigerian state and their advisors, the British, told them once you come in conclusion and everything is finalized, make it public. This is the condition we are giving to the Messiah of Biafra. These are the conditions. First condition, though, by then, we were still blind. First condition. The current condition now is what I'm telling you. That don't be surprised. Don't be shocked when you hear that court is sitting next month on the appeal. After that day, the judge will say the last hearing will be on Friday, the same week. And on Friday, you will hear he has been set free. There is nothing like discharge and acquit. You will only hear the judge set you free. And maybe within 3 days maximum, you will hear Nnamdi Kanu now is now in United Kingdom. Not like UK. Yes, our leader is back. Already go denounce go Ipob on the appeal. Denounce go is not the leader, and is not ready to lead, and is not ready to be a member. The only thing that is ready is to destroy it in total. And some of you are joining Nnamdi Kanu to destroy Ipob. Even though you know the agenda, you know the intention of Nnamdi Kanu. But you are joining. A man that vowed, a man that have seen the progress of the leadership, DOS, under Mazi Kadibe, he said that he will never be alive. DOS will bring Biafra. But the question is that, Nnamdi Kanu, where you were around, where do you go for Biafra? Nowhere. It's jumping from one woman to another. like Odogwu Asaba. Odogwu Asaba nke ya bụrụ 20 years old girl. Nke Nnamdi Kanu bụ 15, 16, 17. A man who claimed to be leader before is saying over his dead body, I am live, I am live, I am live. Let me make I must make that call, Mushineke. Don't be offended. So understand this very fact. Before Nnamdi Kanu will wake up and denounce that is not the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, is what is both written in the current appeal. The British government have it. The European Union have this very appeal of Nnamdi Kanu. They have it. The United States have it. In case of they finally finalize and he was talking to court, probably next month, next 2 months, and you hear they accuse Omotosho without following due process, it's a game plan. Now the current judge will say they are looking into the matter is free. But remember, all the document has been signed in secret, including those who are going to be in charge of Nnamdi Kanu, which is the British government. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to tell you that Nnamdi Kanu will be free, will be going to America. No. I'm not going to tell you Nnamdi Kanu will be free, will come to Europe. No. Right? So any allocation that will be coming from to Nnamdi Kanu from Nigerian government will be going to the British government, to Nnamdi Kanu in UK. Or in Ireland, Dublin. Or in Scotland. Or in Wales. Or in Northern Ireland. These are Great Britain. Don't fall into the cheap latest propaganda that the British government and Nigerian government is going to promote by Nnamdi Kanu telling you to come to Biafra radio that is being ordained, that IPOB is no more functioning. It's now Avid. An ambassador, a rising sun. And what will be their campaign? Let's go and beautify the southeast. It's no more eastern region. It's now southeast. Kaje dozi ani Igbo. Keje dozi ani Igbo. Keje dozi ani Igbo. Don't fall into this very latest propaganda that is going to come up anytime soon. And don't think you'll see Nnamdi Kanu surface in UK that is not a free man. No. It's under monitor. Already, he has already said that he's not a leader of IPOB. He's not a leader of indigenous people of Biafra. But it's the same thing that the tenant they can continue to use IPOB to deceive the gullible But the question is that if Nnamdi Kanu is being sincere, by now, Nnamdi Kanu is supposed to make the appeal available to people to see if what we are saying is lie. We have it. But they make it secret. That your leader denied being the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. Also denied being a member of indigenous people of Biafra. Hey, Nnamdi Kanu egbuo mmadụ. Nnamdi Kanu egbuo mmadụ. Now, let's bring those that they say we should come together with. Gentle the Yahoo. Let's bring them to the program and see what happened here. It's just 1 minute and 56 seconds.
Like this. Now, our brother, understand? Explain yourself. Who are you? Police officer from which state? From Anambra State. From Anambra State. Which division in Anambra? Area Command Onisha. Where you serve? Where did they transfer you to before you come down to Anambra? You was in Edo State. Now.
This is Gentle the Yahoo under Government in Exile Liberation Army, who is working with Aloy Jimako currently in the name of 100 men, and who is also impersonating ESN. Now, I'm going to bring you another video of one of Nnamdi Kanu rats. The name is Excelency Zumez, who went to program to disgrace entire 100 men. Excelency Zumez went to program with former Nnamdi Kanu side chick. Shema was present there. And let's listen to how Excelency Zumez introduced Nnamdi Kanu to the public.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is my leader, is my savior, it's my Messiah, my Messiah.
It's my Messiah. Nnamdi Kanu bikonu kebe nwanne gị si kpọtasị ụmụ anụmanụ our leader, our ex-leader, kebe Kanu Ntakanu si kpọta a complete scallywag. Let's listen. I want you to pay attention to our sister that was sitting there, the ex-girlfriend of Nnamdi Kanu, and look at the way he's holding the girl on the waist. Let's listen, please.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is my leader.
Pay attention to our sister. I want you to pay attention to our sister.
My Messiah. Our sister not here, Chioma. 2014. September, I know the video Biafra. Give me what happened? What? Give me maybe a change here. I don't want to go into that. But you were once speaking on radio Biafra, talking how you are a Mendigo. But today, it's on our camera. The same man is supporting. The same man, in all your help. I will say your enemy. But it's up to you, so bad law. I told me a lot of people alpha. But this injury even if we can put a good name. That's ask me your flyer, Igbo presidency or Biafra, and I'm from my little picture. Muamu. I had to go away to Colombia. Oh, Nigeria today will continue respect law. Who can I fly? Any court case, we have multitude of people in Nigeria, but they don't obey law, they don't respect law, no? But
Also, oyibo gbadi ya n'otizi Igbo. Oyibo dị ya na difficult. Ọ nke abịa na-atọchi ọma ọchị. Aya si nekwa Nnamdi Kanu rat. Chioma Jos nọ ebe a na-amụ amụ. Oruzie mgbe Chioma chọrọ ịnye ya n'iyi with bekee. Ebere ya metachara m o. Ebere Ekwensu ezumezu metachara m. Gịnị ya ọ zara? Na uche ya ezu oke. Na ya ma bụ ezumezu, uche ya ezu oke.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, gịnị ka o mee? All those propaganda.
Pay attention to the statement of Ekwensu ezumezu. Listen to how he implicates Nnamdi Kanu. Ekwensu ezumezu ji aka na-emezi Nnamdi Kanu implicate na live program. Ọbụ akwa nda, ọbụ akwadogwu bubu o, ọbụ akwa Chioma. Ekwensu ezumezu ji aka na-eme ọgụ ya implicate. Pay attention.
Some of his voice halfway, a post where or the case open. And SARS and the here today. All those statements and I got half. Yes, we'll make that statement. But
he's telling you that all those statements people are using, that Nnamdi Kanu indeed make all those statements. Now all those statements IG na-ekpe ikpe na court bụ otu n'ugbo gbaa bịa ọkụ. Ekwensu ezumezu nọ na live program na-asị yes na ọgị ya kwuru ya, and this our sister bido na ya ka our sister si achị ọchị. Ọ na-achị ọchị si na abụkwa na ọbịa defend ọgị ya ya mee na ọbịa ibozi ọgị ebubo final ebubo. Let's continue.
Because we make that statement. Did it matter you make that statement? No, God, I'm not prayerful. I caught all that halfway post where, but I'm happy. Even after that answers, the Lagos State government state inquiry, they did not indict Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Even the indictment. I am happy also. Now this court in Kagalaga, all those things now on social media, everything. When any evidence DSS present, the only evidence DSS present will be who? No, we can't do that. The only evidence they present will not be film. Charger, even now. One lady last day, no make up. Only capital, but only careful. That's not no those like Koya Madis. That's okay. But so that the person can make cross examination. I still forcing the person today. I still forcing the person. No? It's there. On your media. So we keep this problem before. No, we take evidence on your media. Now, I've been in another state. One of our brother, okay, we're going to put I think on our house of lead. Ebuli ama Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Kachile say me at the end of the day. I force that one money na second Niger bridge. We find that thing. Those of people make those things. So those of them may escape the police net. Bacon.
Police in net. Nah, joke and part. Police in net. I say, na mere escape na police net. And the police are ebuzi azụ. Hey, nah. No wonder one person is smoking. No one really defending Nnamdi Kanu at this very moment. Yana agụ onye na mmadụ. Other ways na ndị mere escape na police net. Let me take it back. Okay, Mushineke. Let's continue to listen, please.
I say, okay, but so that the person can make cross examination. I still follow the person today. I still follow the person. No? It's there. On the media. So even if we keep this program before, no, we take evidence on the media. Now, I've been in Anambra State. One of our brother, okay, going to I think on our house of faith. Ebuli no Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Kachile say me at the end of the day. I forced that one money na second Niger bridge. We funded that thing. Those of people made those things. So those of them may escape the police net.
Okay.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So bad law. So bad law. Can I get contest under Aquapito return that was before 2023. It's from the party. Name, no. That guy plays Munya nebe. Now, when Munya or the video idea. Pulia, no, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But we thank God Munya John will put us step now. Let me get place here, the person, even the driver very involved. Let me say, only one man. Everything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, I'm June. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be at court. See that? No, I am a naturally former. Any day wouldn't naturally former, even a man there.
Now, as an Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be at court. That we are here to get Biafra, we are not here to kill our people. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Johnny, I'm on the church, when the money we are there. A man powerful, just do a man powerful. What was the threat he got from Nnamdi Kanu? Direct. A man powerful is a living witness. The former Biafra land national coordinator, what led to his death? Nnamdi Kanu wanted to grab Biafra land many years ago. Emmanuel Kanu sent series of voice threatening how they are going to kill the former Biafra national coordinator, Ikechukwu Ugwoha. This current Biafra national coordinator has also got threatened from Nnamdi Kanu and his siblings, who declared the man wanted now. Is it not Nnamdi Kanu and his group? Don't you see it in social media, including in their platform called Biafra Vanguard, that was established by Nnamdi Kanu in Sokoto and handed over to Darlington to control? Nnamdi Kanu ọchaka egbu nwanne ya mana ọ igbu ndị ọzọ ọ sị na igbu obe Biafra ya adị ọ na bụ ụmụnne ya mee ihe ọjọọ ọ na-ahapụ na Nnamdi Kanu si na igbu Biafra na Biafra agha adị mana Nnamdi Kanu na-egbu ndị na-eme ya on post, ndị na-asị ya mba bịa nye ya akaụntụ, ndị na-asị ya mba ka ị generation Africa, ndị na-asị ya mba n'ihe ọjọọ na-eme. Ọ ya egbu ha, sị na ọ ya ede ha mụ bee ha isi. Nnamdi Kanu o jikwa aka ya dị ndị oyi egbu na DOS. Every member of DOS ọ depụtara afa ha, from the head of Directorate of State, Deputy, European Rep, Asian Rep, which is our GOC, South American Rep, African Rep, and their deputies. Nnamdi Kanu depụtakwara ha. Nnamdi Kanu depụtakwara National Coordinator oye ebere isi. Ịma powerful ọnọ ndụ jeenụ Ghana jee jụọ ya. How many times that Nnamdi Kanu call him powerful that is going to kill the wife and the children first before he will locate him powerful in Ghana? Go and ask him powerful. If him powerful is sincere, he will be the one to tell the world it's true. That why he go to Darlington platform, Nnamdi Kanu si na anya ọbụna ọ ga ebe a na ụmụ ya na nwunye ya efuo. Obuasi Nnamdi Kanu ama m na-ekiri onye ndu ma na ị na-eme ihe ọjọọ ị na-eme a na-ekip rekọd. Ị na-etretin mmadụ ka ị tretin ya ka ị hapụ ya, mba, ị na-egbu egbu. Nga mere Akparawa Mende, onye gburu ya? Onye gburu Ikechukwu Ugwuọha Nnamdi Kanu ụmụnne, onye gburu ya? Ọ bụrụ idiri Simon Ekpa that they should make sure that Ikechukwu Ugwuọha go down, and Simon Ekpa instructed Gento the Yahoo, Makeup and the rest of them, they sneak into Abia State and they gun Ikechukwu Ugwuọha down and they go. Ọ bara Ikechukwu Ugwuọha nọgụ n'aka Nnamdi Kanu na m atụ asị. Onye ndu, ịmara m adịghị atụ asị. Imepetakwara ọnụ kwuo ya n'ihi egbu Ikechukwu Ugwuọha. N'ihi egbu ya in the presence of the family, and that is how Ikechukwu Ugwuọha was killed. Whether you are speaking because of annoyance, you are so bitter, but whenever it happens, you will be the first person that will be accused. Because why? Nnamdi Kanu, you're threatening. Oh, you always carry it out. So what are you saying? Nnamdi Kanu, are you not part of the Nigerian government that wanted to rendition Mazi na Sanwo-Olu? Akagadekwa ya? Akagadekwa na Nnamdi Kanu, ọbụ Nigeria government na-efere elu. Akwa because of agreement he nwere with them. Ka eji shobo ke ntu ọbụ na ebe dota ka ebu natagoro nye nwa first. Una eje akansi una abụ. Akwa ngesi na akansi mmadụ ya aba ha n'ọnụ. Akwa ngi kwuru ya na akansi fa ga aba ha n'ọnụ. Ọkwa ngi na-ebu zetesikwa na akansi ya. Ọbụra kwa na ongi kwuru ya na ejere eji sosidiri. Ugboro one Nnamdi Kanu obofu ugboro na abụ. Ugboro ito. Ejekwa eda. Nnamdi Kanu gị na ndị Fulani na-erikọzi. Ụmụ nwaanyị Fulani ka ị na-akpọzi ezigbo nwaanyị mara mma. Otere ndị Fulani. Nnamdi Kanu eze na-aghọrị ndị ọ na-achị. Okwu ọzọ eme ọzọ. You have threatened series of people with your hand, not by sending Emmanuel Kanu. No. You have the number of Ikechukwu Ugwuọha. You're trying to sweet talk Ikechukwu Ugwuọha. You're trying to blackmail the leadership of IPOB in the presence of Ikechukwu Ugwuọha. Ikechukwu Ugwuọha asked Nnamdi Kanu a simple question. Onye ndu, do you came to Kenya, Ethiopia, Kenya, for the sake of Biafra? And if you come for the sake of Biafra, do you inform the leadership? The leadership, are they aware that you are coming back to Africa? Nnamdi Kanu agbanye your phone. Ịjụ anyị ajụjụ na-aba na ọgbanye your phone na ntị. I say, get out from my phone. You are an idiot. Or cut your phone. That is the time Nnamdi Kanu begin to see Ikechukwu Ugwuọha as his enemy. He begin to send Emmanuel to be threatening an innocent man. Finally, Simon Ekpa carried out that project in the order of Nnamdi Kanu. Simon Ekpa sent his boys, Gento the Yahoo, Butozo, OI Million. These are the group. They map out 8 of them. They carry out the project in the order of Simon Ekpa, disciple of Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is the field marshal. Simon Ekpa is the general. But Nnamdi Kanu forgot one thing. That all the threatening you give to Ikechukwu Ugwuọha is the same threatening you give to Ima Powerful. Nnamdi Kanu, how many times do you call Ima Powerful when you were in DSS custody? How many times do you call him a powerful? Ipob also confess that we wake up in the morning before you know, Nnamdi Kanu have sent press release. Ipob said, don't contact the US, don't contact them, post it. Ipob Ipob was doing all the bid of Nnamdi Kanu to save his family life, but Ipob is a coward. What Ipob was supposed to do by then, as a man that is smart, he will take the children, the wife, take them to where you reside in Ghana, and use the opportunity to create awareness, reach out to the leadership that these are the reason I take my wife and my children away. Sell that car. We know you are kill and divide within Nnamdi Kanu because so much money that you have made in IPOB. Nnamdi Kanu will sometimes Ipob go also collect his own share. Nda abunde biara Biafra struggle. And if Ipob they are not come marry. Oh to we na agwo na eba. If tamu na unu no n'ime. Ọ ga-agwogode unu eba. Unu adịka ihe mmọnwụ riri gboo. Maka unu bụ ndị ọjọọ. Nnamdi Kanu, you are not for threatening. You threaten a sitting governor. You threaten everybody, senators. So who is the more powerful? Or anybody that you cannot threaten? But instead of Ikechukwu Ugwoha to obey Nnamdi Kanu order, Ikechukwu Ugwoha to swear a rather die than to compromise what will destroy his own generation and he pay with his blood. The same Nnamdi Kanu is telling his brothers, go and accuse China Saworu ki Ikechukwu Ugwoha, China Saworu ki Akparawa Mende. You ask them. The same people that accuse Ikechukwu Ugwoha, that give their mother slippers many years before you know the mother developed a sickness. They say na Ikechukwu Ugwoha na put juju for the slippers. Slippers where the woman don't wear, where slippers don't even old, you don't spoil. The same accuse they give to Ikechukwu Ugwoha is the same accuse they give to this man in Germany here. Otuonye, that Otuonye is the one that killed their mother in the hospital. If Otuonye cross Biafra land, they are going to execute Otuonye. To tell you these people are born to accuse people for nothing. But they know, you ask, but Nnamdi Kanu, where Ikechukwu Ugwoha was killed, IPOB members all over the world were crying. Nnamdi Kanu keep quiet, see upon a wanya, on a day warianya. Don't I am Nnamdi Kanu. I decide who die and who live. Do you see any short press release by Nnamdi Kanu siblings, by Nnamdi Kanu lawyers, by Nnamdi Kanu himself? Send it to Ipob. Publish it. Is coming from me. I, Nnamdi Kanu, and my family, we sympathize with the family of Ikechukwu Ugwoha for the sudden death of Ikechukwu Ugwoha, a gallant hero, a gallant Biafran man. No. Because why? Nnamdi Kanu is the person that carry out. When you kill the person you think is your enemy, how are you going to feel for the person? How are you going to feel for the person? A man you see as an obstacle, just the way they see the current Biafran national coordinator as an obstacle. That is the reason. Anything that happened to this current Biafran national coordinator, Nnamdi Kanu, in fact, imagine Emmanuel Amoa in Winia. Chonu Chufuno. Everybody went to run all over the world. Nada. If we feel not so game we boom mother. Makangeni. If I decide to play God, I will play God. Whereby you are playing the God, oh, you are playing the God. You are playing the God. But you want to make it look like you are not playing the role of God. Ọ kwa mgbe akọ na-emere Biafra na ya bụ Chukwu unu na ya sị na ị ga-anwe nwụọ enwe ijebe n'igwe na onye ọbụla ya sị na ọ ga-adị ndụ ya adị ndụ Once Nnamdi Kanu say you will live, you will live. Once Nnamdi Kanu say you will die, you will die. And the only thing that are going to warrant your death is when you begin to disobey Nnamdi Kanu and his siblings. When you begin to expose their criminality. When you begin to expose their fraudulent activities. Men, you have signed your death warrant. And Nnamdi Kanu will call his assassin. Samanaba is no more around. That's why Madubugo has become the commander. Benjamin Madubugo, Nigeria government, you people, I know you are working with Nnamdi Kanu. We know very clear. We know very clear. That's why you can never arrest Madubugo or Darlington. As we are saying, Madubugo is the one commanding Nnamdi Kanu ESN. Why can't you go to for Madubugo now? He's living in Oka. He has already flee away from Eyala. He's now residing in Oka. Soludo. Governor Shukuma Soludo. I don't know whether your PA is watching here. There is a man called Benjamin Madubugo. He's from Eyala. He has a very big head. He looks like gorilla, chimpanzee, King Kong. Man to one roadblock in that Oka town. You will apprehend Benjamin Madubugo. He is the one commanding current Nnamdi Kanu ESN. The ESN under IPOB leadership under Mazi Kadibe Dozem Onyenduai Nanke Bazwa. They are in our farmland, protecting our mother, protecting our fathers, protecting our aunties and our uncles. Make sure our fathers and our mother cultivate during this farm season. Most especially, protecting our forests. So our women, our young ladies will not be raped, including our grandmothers. But Benjamin Madubugo, the second in command of Nnamdi Kanu ESN, because Nnamdi Kanu is the original commander. They say let me bring the video. Just give me a minute, Biafrans. Because now they ekwu na eme. Aya dey atu asi. Eziokwu ka anyị na-ekwu. Ke that Nnamdi Kanu ESN. Nnamdi Kanu ESN ke na ya eba. 1 minute and 15 seconds.
Biafra. Yes, sir. This is Eastern Security Network. Abia South Cemetery. Abia South Local Government precisely. Abia State Eastern Security Network stand with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is Eastern Security Network, Abia State Command. And we stand hand in hand with our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, on this day to declare that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains the supreme leader of Eastern Security Network.
Nnamdi Kanu remained the supreme leader of Eastern Security Network, where Benjamin Madubugo is the commander on ground. Nnamdi Kanu commanded from Sokoto, just to give IPOB ESN a bad name. Early you understand that Nnamdi Kanu has no choice than to destroy me and you to save his life and save the siblings. Nnamdi Kanu is ready to sacrifice me and you for the freedom of his siblings and his own freedom. That's why he said in Igbo adage, Nizukama na neji. Izukama na neji mean blood is thicker than water. It doesn't matter the crime my brothers commit. They are my flesh and blood. I can't crucify them. If you like, let them poison my son. I don't give a damn. If you like, let them pay people to crucify my wife. Call my wife any name. I don't give a damn. There is Ukama and Neji. This is Nnamdi Kanu language. to some of people that have visited Nnamdi Kanu, trying to bring the criminality of Nnamdi Kanu siblings. And Nnamdi Kanu don't want to hear you coming to Sokoto and talk about his siblings' criminality. Because why? It's kill and divide. Abateke. So notice that if you see Nnamdi Kanu being taken to court any moment from now, and you hear that Nnamdi Kanu has been set free, not in the name of the charge and acquitted, don't think he's going to be in Biafra land for house arrest. Don't think he's going to be in Abuja for house arrest. He's going to be one of the European countries, the power that be, where Nnamdi Kanu will be monitored, where Nnamdi Kanu will not talk about IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra, where Nnamdi Kanu will be talking about how to build an Igbo, no more the eastern region. I'm telling you this, so when it happens, don't say you are confused. Why I'm telling you this, for you to make up your mind to stand with this very institution that IPOB leadership have established. Stand with them, because Nnamdi Kanu has vowed, if the US is going to bring Biafra, that Nnamdi Kanu will destroy it. Now we have a voice to listen to. It's about 27 minutes and 27 minutes voice and 22 seconds. Let's listen to our brother. It makes too much sense in this very audio.
On the side my brother, CEO Koli, Nekwananya. I say gonna my brain music and on Takano. Nnamdi Kanu lie.
I am not going to blame Kanu Takano, Emmanuel Kanu, Aloy Ejimako. No. He is trying to pass a message that will be deceived by a notorious fraudster, Ken, aka Nnamdi Kanu Nwezebiro. The people that take kingship that never belong to them. Tell me what they cannot take from you. Do you know what it means to take kingship that never belong to you? And send the children of the king to exile and execute the king. And today, Afaruku Ibeko are coming together to lament. And we are standing with Afaruku Ibeko. You people should not hide your feelings anymore. This is the hard time to deliver you from the bondage of Ezebiro family.
CIA, my mother is not, my family is not an IPOD member.
Our brother said Nnamdi Kanu was telling us the wonderful melody that we need to hear. My father is not a member of IPOB. My mother is not a member of IPOB, but in secret, the mother controls the money, the finance that is coming from IPOB, Biafra land, when monthly dues are being paid. The brother that resides in Germany is not a member of IPOB, but he has embezzled money that belongs to IPOB different zone in Germany. Number 1, Munchi. Number 2, Ingolstadt. Number 3, Augsburg. And Ingolstadt and Augsburg, there is no IPOB there. These things happen. Nnamdi Kanu was around. This thing happened. Nnamdi Kanu was a free man. How did Nnamdi Kanu judge it? He said, happier is my brother, happier. They cannot go from Augsburg to Munchi, or from Augsburg to Nuremberg, or from Ingolstadt to Nuremberg, or from Ingolstadt to Munchi. They are not ready for Biafra. Augsburg and Ingolstadt, 6,000 euros. That's why he embezzled a very huge amount in Munchi. For Nnamdi Kanu to call his brother a criminal, he decided to bully people out. Men are well to do in Munchi. Now how is Diego were tap off? The mother na kwaka. Hey, onye ndu. Hey, Nnamdi nka Diego IPOB were tap off here. Ndị Igbo. Ego atụtara ka eze itara be ụlọ eji na-atap off. Ị ma na ọba ka o si eme. Na ebe a na-ekwu okwu bụ anyị zone. Men that are well to do, when you call them in the night, they will say, we are ready. Because of Nnamdi Kanu blackmail, all of them go out. We now remain only 4. 4. Out of the 4, 2 are asylum seekers. Me and one boy. Nnamdi Kanu mba. Imere ihe o. Imere ihe. Dibia gwọrọ ọgwụ a. Ozi ya adịghị n'ụwa. Maka ozi ya ga-arụ ọrụ. Nnamdi Kanu deceive us. And my father is not a member. So you people should not worry. Don't think about my family. They are not going to dabble into it. But in the secret, in inner room, Kanu was Mr. Finance. Nenyaya was deputism. Is the deputy of Kanu. A matter. Nenyaya was the official person. Madam Finance. Open. But in the secret, Kanu is above Nenyaya. But for you, when you hear this sermon that time, well, ezigbo nwa Chineke onye ndu ya ife aka o si ikwu ya na IPOB belong to yama na ọ banye nwa IPOB na ọ banye nwa Biafra mana na ọ na-asị gị na ya nwa ọ sị na ya nwa IPOB na ya nwa Biafra
na nne ya nọ na IPOB
share the program ụmụ Chineke
na nne ya hụrụ ha nwe IPOB member na ụmụ nwanne ya mana abịazịa n'ife gbasara ego ụmụ nwanne na sọsọ ofu onye bụ outside nọ ebe a bụ nne ya anya and akaụntụ a kpọrọ a na-akwụnye ego ọ dịkwa na ụmụ nwanne m nwoke ịgwa ndị DOS unu na-akpọ iru a na-akpọ ya na 1000 dịka opeka gwalie na ego a detuo ya ego ahụ na-akpọ ya na naira ka ndị mmadụ na-aghọta ụdị ego etiri ife a ka ndị mmadụ ghọta ego etiri ife a if they say 1,500 2,000 3,000 5,000 anyị nwa na Europe aghọtagbu ihe ọnwa ọtụ betụkisia na ego a pịa na naira ndị 1,500 euro ịpịa ihe ọnwa ọtụ na naira ndị 20,000 euro ịpịa ihe ọnwa ọtụ emechi butu tụtarị ya akpọ ya n'ọnụ Igbo sikwa ego a n'Igbo n'asụsụ Igbo sikpọ ego a n'asụsụ Igbo sita isisi afancha niile kpọọ ya n'asụsụ Igbo ka na ụlọ ndị be anyị niile mgbe ihe bụ ego sef ọ nwere ndo ngwaghị na almost 60% of ndị be anyị igosi ya dọla sef ha amaghị ihe asị na asị ịgwakwana nke ọya jụ gịnị ka ya eji eme gụnyenye naira ịghọtago ihe a ka anyị kwesịrị ịgwa DOS ugboro ole ka m ji iro natanye nwanne m nwaanyị ọsị m biko mụche njizieri ya mụnye ya na naira na nke a ndo ya anya gụọ onye gụ sekọndịrị skuulu gụọ yunivesiti pụta so anyị apịa ego a si na akpọ ya na etu akpụgborie na iro si megharịkwa the voice message a kpọọ ya na naira na-ataghị isi ya n'ihe ego nọ ka o do onye ọbụla anya ụdị ego ndị a bụrụ nwaanyị na ba ma alụcha duplex duplex ha lụ nwaanyị na ha ya agwa lọya Nigerian lawyer si ya name ya price nwaanyị na ha ya agwa anybody onye nchọ ka ọ nọrọ ka o bie ndụ ya bi onye ma chọrọ ewepụ m ya why money have power now money with money nweghị ige ekwu n'ọnụ Nnamdi Kanu ma ihe ụdị bịa n'aka ji gwa gị that I can decide who will live and who will not live. Iche na okwu onye ụbịam, iche na okwu onye jiri ego. Ịkala the money.
Our brother says that the money that they have been looting by Nnamdi Kanu and his siblings, that giving Nnamdi Kanu the temerity, the audacity, the authority to decide who die and who live. Because hiring hires a sin is money. After that you have the money, you can do and undo. Right? So that is the reason Nnamdi Kanu make that statement. We thought the statement is about our enemy. No. We never know that the statement means anybody that cares about this Biafra struggle probably is not going in the right direction. This is the right way to go. You become the enemy of Nnamdi Kanu and you will be mapped for higher assassin Simon Eber group. Sometimes you will be killed in the presence of your wife, your children, your father, your mother, your siblings. Sometimes you will be taken away to the bush where they are going to instruct them to cut your manhood. That is wickedness in the highest order. Anyway, Ziemozi in Zedendo. Anam na Jerusalem ebere. Obinigwe we zam. Ewe mpekwo ya ugboro asaa. Hey, azemena bafa mmade. Azemena. Ozo aye ma ayi n'inu ụwa. Ozo ma ayi ya bụ na ya amụ ihe. Maka na ya chọ aka ọzọ mee aka eji kwechi na-agwa Nnamdi Kanu na ọ bụghị complete onye ohi. Ọ bụghị complete thief in disguise. People that looted 200 and something million naira within 25 days. Only 25 days, 2023. Within 25 days. The month of February and the month of March. The month of February 27 and the month of March. And 3 days in April. So if you calculate this few days in these 3 months, it's only 25 days. They looted 200 and something million naira. And these are the smallest amount. Because the day you are going to be shocked, I continue to encourage you people. Because Nnamdi Kanu is telling us to release everything so people can get angry and go out. This is Nnamdi Kanu, what he said. Now, if the US say they no bond them, may they release everything now. Make people see all the money where they loot. He say people go out, IPOB will crumble. We are telling you the statement of Nnamdi Kanu live and direct. Because Nnamdi Kanu know that will trigger your action to back out. But I want that one to become the first encouragement for you to sit up with this very leadership. So Nnamdi Kanu will be brought to book when Biafra is finally restored. He can never escape it. He can never. Nnamdi Kanu bataya n'ọsọ. Ị ga-eji ọnụ go. Wee kpee ekwere. Wee kwe ka isi eje ana. Maka ego a. Ma nke iti na lap ụmụ nwanyị. Do you think you can make money, suffer, make money? You go to club. You go with 2 beautiful ladies, beautiful girls. You arrive at the club sitting there drinking. You see another young girl with his boyfriend, other fiancé. You instructed some guys that follow you who pretend to be your bodyguard to go and call the lady. She came. You asked her to sit down to drink with you, and she was trying to say, this is my say, sit down first. I'm the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. My name is Khan. You know they call the saying I ain't been Nnamdi Kanu is Khan. When you become stubborn, tell you I'm Nnamdi Kanu. Before you know it, he asked the other body guy, say, Paso, and here Paso. I took Pasiana laps. The girl ever know is your former. You know, when women are getting money from their boyfriend, they don't care about the other. They don't care if you have different girls. So, as far as when they call, you give them their own share. It doesn't bother them because they see you as money-making machine, right? And these 3 girls are Kenyans, even though the baby mama is at home. The baby mama of Nnamdi Kanu is at home, sleeping. Also, the baby mama friend is also at home. The one Nnamdi Kanu give $15,000 to have an affair with, where the baby mama went to shopping mall about 2 hours, 30 minutes. Which she was coming back, she apprehended because you wanna Nnamdi Kanu mama you know about too much. Hey, Amamu Mobo. The only thing I understand that a man, when you see a woman, you want to jump here. It's only dog that behave like that, not normal human being. But when you look the family of Nnamdi Kanu and his brothers, Nnamdi Kanu and his siblings, both the ladies, they pay men to certify them. Nnamdi Kanu sister that I call Princess was bringing 3, 4 men, 5 men to house. The same time, in the same room, the room of Nnamdi Kanu and Afaruku Ibeko. Why they sack the gate man? They say the gate man is the one giving the information. And Nnamdi Kanu instructed from DSS for them to chase the gate man away. The sister, the ex-police, will bring, the lowest one is 3 boys, 4 boys, 5 boys in the same room. That Nnamdi Kanu room that look like maybe 2 rooms and parlor. Where you begin, you come, you go out. Another person take over. I went najo. Is it anything in their ways, both the men and the women, that trigger them whenever they see, if they are women, they see men wearing trousers, they begin to, like the men, when they see women, now this one will be different, this one will be different. That's the reason Nnamdi Kanu went to a nightclub with 2 ladies, 2 hands, saw another lady with another boy. Where they go, men will keep being intimidated. Ego abuko egia abu ndisi, ndị ngwọrọ, ndị na-arịa ọrịa dị iche iche tụtara n'obodo oyibo. O were ego ọha na-eme nwoke ibia intimidation. The girl anọghịzi ebe a fere that boy aka. Si ya, the boy si ya, I will see you at home. Ịma na ndị East Africa, cover ha na dị egwu. You nwere idea? You nwere idea? A leader that can never run away from the waste of women. Tell me why Nigerian government will not apprehend that kind of a leader. A leader where you see a woman, all your sense is gone. You lost your sense immediately. You become senseless. Once they present a woman, your memory, honor, the only thing that is functioning now is here. That man will continue being a victim as a freedom fighter. That this thing, see a woman, this one is dead. He can't think. Is it a setup? If I approach her and she finally agree and I take her to hotel, what will be the implication? I don't know whether she's with jackknife or silent gun or with any chemical that I will perceive. That is the reason, thank God though, not go to a email. Because sometimes when you enter this Africa airline, like Kenya and Ethiopia, there's some ladies, They're pretending to be traveling, right? But they enter Ethiopia, Kenya, you know, they discover you are with some money. You know, I want to give this very gist. I know that some people have been a victim. Some of them don't never survive it. And this lady, they are beautiful. When you talk about beautiful, when you see them, you can't resist them. And they will say, where are you going to? You tell them, I'm going to South Africa. They will tell you they are going to Zambia. Right? So they are going to, they bought a ticket of transit. They transit in Ethiopia. And they are going to the Pacific countries. But while they transit in Ethiopia, to carry out their mission by those who always go, who go with money as a businessman. And they'll say, oh, they don't want to they want you to keep their company. The two of you should take one room. It happened to me. It happened to me when I was going to that very country. Nnamdi Kanu has 5 side ships, course ships. When I was playing football, it's a visa free. I was going there to St. Louis and St. Michael through somebody contract. Somebody gave me the information. We landed in Ethiopia, transit. And one lady was in that same flight. If you see the lady, you know, that was not my first time traveling. But I was with some little cash, about $1,600. Bros, the way the woman, the girl they do, me myself, I don't even the lost her like my leader, Nnamdi Kanu. One Igbo guy just say, one night I went and said, the man said, when he was some years. I said, be a way shock one. About on the feel out. No love. Be a some mama that lady in Siamba. As some pass up quiet. No more wine, Anna. Or have a banner flight. Not from Woke Diego. Get a hallogia. Oru ananabani. Only yana tena Bobby. You got to go. Ima yana tena Bobby na ogu na ogu. Powder na kwema powder na coke teya. Ina iya mao ina miria. Ayo tia. Ikwezi ono. The fe na ama 5 minutes rawo. Etichasia ego didi iji. Opo. Sometimes ha na etite nnekute ego buy the next available flight. Otite $15,000 or buy on next available flight back to Nigeria. On the bongo. Ene emotion bodo di shishi. E when see ezio kwasim yes. Osim na this lady ni yoru ya de ya ni am. Na the lady many approach. Buy no na monitor. Na aja mo you transit yasia yes in Ethiopia. The guy na Zambia. The guy mere nde niile anyị niile na homa jeep. Maka homa jeep ka eji bịa buru anyị na-aga hotel. O sokwa erukwe na hotel na afọ ọsọ na Jos ka anyị na onye anọrọ na akpa nkata. Mụ asị ya mba na mụ need ya disturb. Ifugori nwatakịrị ọnụ n'ụgụ. Ihe njekwu ya bụ ụmụ nwoke. Ọ bụkwa Nnamdi Kanu ya fall kwa. Ọ bụrụ Kanu Kanu ga fall. Ọ bụrụ Emmanuel ọ ga fall. Maka control. Why is the reason that Nnamdi Kanu was arrested? He said that he went for Biafra in Kenya. A Jideka, HIV patient. As Nnamdi Kanu was called by some people who want to support ESN. Those people are not Biafrans, but they love ESN. That they want to contribute a very huge amount. And they say they must see Nnamdi Kanu. Look at the kind of damage that was given to Njideka to go and do. Alo Ejimako came out after some weeks. Now Nnamdi Kanu was running for MI5. Oye ndu ka ngwakwa eziokwu ndị a na-arụrụ gị ọrụ ama m ebe si kpọtasịa ha mana ọha na-etebụ gị ọ bụ amụnwa, not me. I'm not the one. I'm not the one. Let's continue to listen to our brother voice. Papa, I'm going to bring in Njideka. to this program. Ka ọ bịa gwa ihe mere Nnamdi Kanu.
Ọ pịara anyị ya. Nwere abịakwa sị m ndị Anambra nkwekwe ya kịta ụfọdụ eche nọ ha ka m na-agwụ ya. Ịfụkwalụ ndị a na-akpọ ndị Imo steeti na ndị Mbaise na ndị Mbaịnọ na ndị Mbaịtọ ma ndị Mbaịtoolu a ịkwa ihe niile a na-akpọ ndị Imo ma abịa aja niile bụ ofu ana m atụcha ha ụjọ maka ma ndị abịrịba ahụ ọ ya bụ na ndị Mbaise a ndị abịrịba ọsọ ị ga-emesi okpoko ndị nwere ike iwere ofu ọkpa meere gị saịdị ya ma n'ọka egbunyụọ gị anya anyị bụ ndị Anambra anyị na-akpọkwu akpọkwu ịghọtago nkwenye etu a kịta ụfọdụ iwe webefa a lot of 419 character nju ha n'ime well
Eziokwu.
Chefuona na anyị wa ya Lafel ụwa zuo ike nwere ebe ka o sikwa ke saịdị ya ọ ndụ saịdị ahụ kwa ọ ha na-emekarị ihe Biafra apart from Ojukwu a ha na-ebuzi ihe Biafra isi wee si achụ ego eri
onye ara ọ mbụrụ amụma Donald Trump ya bịa na mmeso eburu m amụma na
ọgọ Nnamdi Kanu ama Nnamdi Kanu dazie ndị gbara okirikiri bụ ụmụ anụ ọhịa.
to explain and address the 100 men that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu talked about. I have come to remind us how the criminals in the DOS betrayed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and how they are trying to destroy the structure and the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But we have defeated them because we resisted. Biafra people resisted, and today I have come to also announce for the very first time the writers of conscience that will replace the god Umuchuku Tarashi.
When Simon Ekpa was saying all those things, Nnamdi Kanu was saying it. Nnamdi Kanu continued to push Simon Ekpa. Continue. Don't stop. You are penetrating them. When Simon Ekpa was blackmailing Umuchuku writer and family writer, Nnamdi Kanu was seeing it. Nnamdi Kanu was also giving Simon Ekpa, go ahead. Never retreat or surrender. Continue to push hard. You are penetrating them. Today, Nnamdi Kanu is using his ears to blackmail family writer and Umuchuku writer. Umuchuku that he refused to defend, where Simon Ekpa was blackmailing IPOB leadership. Where Simon Ekpa was blackmailing IPOB leadership, where was Nnamdi Kanu? We were saying it, say, continue. Call them all sorts of names. Continue. Don't stop. You are penetrating them. Nnamdi Kanu mba. Imezugo. Biafrans, if you want to be part of the program, the line is open. Call in before I bring in Jideka. Kawagwa iye Nnamdi Kanu jeme na Kenya. Alo yejimakos no MI5 na sure British intelligent. Njideka simba no about British intelligent. No, Nnamdi Kanu was invited by some people who are not Biafrans, but they love to support ESN with too much money. They say that Nnamdi Kanu must be present because the money they want to give is too much. To tell you that Nnamdi Kanu, you know, Oluzugia, by bringing Scallywags out, they're not Jideka. Please, if you want to be part of the program, the line is open. Don't forget the topic. The breaking news. I'm trying to bring Njideka. This was the first damage. The first damage control that was given to Njideka to do. After 3 weeks, Alo Ejimako come on air to tell you how Nnamdi Kanu is being chased by MI5. Person that bought from UK to America is being chased by MI5. Nah, all the terrible. But we are there. We are always 1,000 steps ahead of them. Njideka ka ekpere ebe nọ. Ya gwa anyị Nnamdi Kanu ji eme na Kenya. Because we are not aware. Ntụ ọbụla ọ gwara gị abịa gwazie anyị n'ugo. Njideka, where are you? So if you are watching, go to Alo Ejimako, Nnamdi Ejiofor, Maswell Okpara, nke si na afia bụ Mandela, ya dị ahụ ahụ. Jee jụọ ka agreement ha na Nigeria gọọmenti nwere. Ka agreement ha nwere a few days ago. Amnesty is going on 247. So how to carry out the project is their problem. Because Mushineke just one of the can wapota Njideka. No Njideka ya gwa iye Nnamdi Kanu ji eme na Kenya. Anyị na-edebe evidence maka echi maka ndị ụta. Ọ sị na ọ jere igbo ọ na ego. Ị jere igbo ọ na ego. Okay, Njideka is here, please.
I want to tell all of you, in our leader Gary in Kenya, maka some of you na ako hiju no. In our leader Gary in Kenya, some group in Kenya may organize where see our leader na and when they show support to Biafrans.
Nnamdi Kanu went to Kenya because some group in Kenya organized for fundraising. The group are not Biafrans, so Spirit organized for Nnamdi Kanu to come. Nobody know them. Njideka is trying to tell the world that Nnamdi Kanu don't even have sense. Because Nnamdi Kanu will know. Can never answer any group. But if money is involved, he may answer because he loves money. Alo Ejimako said that he's being chased by MI5. But Njideka is telling you another thing. So begin to put one or two together. They first of all give Njideka the opportunity to go and tell Biafrans that Nnamdi Kanu he went for the sake of Biafra. When the thing become obvious, Alo Ejimako go and do the damage. I am being chased by MI5. That is why I fled. To tell you the evil that Nnamdi Kanu and his siblings are made for. If they say stand, if you stand, you are your own. Meaning you don't love yourself.
I want to tell all of you, in our leader Gary in Kenya, maka some of you na ako hiju no. In our leader Gary in Kenya, some group in Kenya may organize where see our leader now and when they show support to Biafrans. Here through ESN, okay, when another ESN and for the preparation of restoration of Biafra. So that group in Kenya we made the thing organized where our leader. See our leader you know and under your support they got no big and the billionaires and they got support in that meeting. Now has now leader Yamia got the show every the morning abba. Got the very very sure every the morning abba. So our leader we couldn't work our Kenya. So I'm a 1 year ago. The West help what the struggle I me. Not to sponsor ESN. Oya ka leader Jebel Kenya. Igame. No one Arabanko Garigaba. Forget anybody na Sigina and Ogareba Arabanko. Here be a group of some DOS members. They open their platform. Their WhatsApp platform.
Hello, caller. Good evening. Welcome to the program. Your name and where you're calling for, please.
Yeah, Mazi is your brother calling from Suriname.
Okay, Mazi from Suriname. There, Mazi, what did you keep on yesterday?
I think record now.
Yeah, Mazi Ngwagabaniru. Gabaniru, you have heard from Njideka. Njideka in Canada. Also, Nnamdi Kanu got for contribution that those are group. They are not Biafrans, but they have money, billions. They want to sponsor ESN.
Mazi, ima na onwe isi of ịghọta ima onye ọbụla eriri na ịghọta onye na-agwa gị bụ fie ima ọnwụ sometimes nọkọta na-ajụ ọma ajụjụ ụfọdụ ndị mmadụ na-echekwa echiche ọfụma oke negodu metusala anyị na ya na-agbawa akwaiti Simon Ekpa since 2021 nwanne na metusala na-epost na ịta-asọ oyi ọ na-epost na wall ya
Mazi, all the frustrated. Also, na ọ bụ na enyere ya na ọ bụ na emere at least deputy na ọ bụ na emere deputy Mazi KK na ọ ya dị na-eme ihe ọ na-agwa mmadụ about 3 days ago na ọ bụ na emere deputy Mazi KK ghọtago na ọ kara ịnọ na-ekwu eziokwu mana ntụ ọbụla achọrọ ka eme ya ka ya dị useless na ya ya eme ihe niile ya eme.
Okay, watch na ihe na-agba m anya mmiri bụ na ihe a niile metusala mere ya na-edesi ibu ndị a na ịghọta mana ndị agha na-edesi ibu achọghị ka ha ghọta na a na-edesi ibu ya achọghị ka ha ghọta na this guy na this metusala bụ ezigbote onye ochie ghọta amara ihe atọ amara m na this guy dị like I never knew na metusala this kind of a person. Even during that time I na-afaji Simon Ekpa I do call on his platform. He said, how can you as a man Ibusa so mmiri na ijekwa ka so mmiri Ibusa na isa na ebukwa mmadụ ihe na-emekwe
Mazi ha na ndị autopilot na-emezi program na TikTok.
I'm telling you, they're going to be the same format can they use. They just say picture. And that's a picture. Now, one attack, I did a poor picture. I did a poor pictures in 2015, 2016, 2017. As I know, again, European Union, America. Oh, yeah, all the time.
Mazi, ọ bụ na Nnamdi Kanu na around na ụdị pictures in Israel na ya dị na anụta na mgbede taa. We are spending too much money for lobby.
Mazi, some people, but these people, they know how on a very free fall. On a free fall. They know that.
Mazi, I want to ask you a question, Mazi, are you going to be surprised that Nnamdi Kanu will be released and it's not going to be in Biafra land, it's not going to be in Abuja, and it's going to be in United Kingdom? If you see that kind of news, are you going to be surprised?
Now what for you? I'm surprised the money. I've told one of my good friends here. I said, what are you? The next move for the government again now. How na DOS that were winning. Yeah, they're missing now. They can cover the fight the main battle for them.
Yeah.
They know we are winning. They know the DOS is winning this game straight up. So yeah, they're missing now because they're missing now to gain that momentum for them. How they release the Martin and they can cover and what they had of. Their fight was at the DOS because they know the DOS are fighting the general cause.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. Surprised for what? Because this is Nnamdi Kanu is gone and is gone forever. When you're not actually in a fight, nature as Biafra, and we are still reasoning with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his family every day now. You are gone. I just pity them. Some of them na Suriname and China water. Sometimes we didn't know na Simon Ekpa. I'm going to say how far. But because some Namsonia and I support Nnamdi Kanu is a criminal. As someone agree, I said yes. He said there was a time I was defending him, but I think hear him now. He's a criminal. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now, so this struggle with my both eyes closed. I'm seeing what is going on. I got me doing the Simon, but people never believe me. I watch one car. We stand and be in you sometimes. You are going to see it yourself. When I want to get Simon,
Yeah.
so watch this one now. It's going to happen. Nnamdi Kanu is a pro star.
There, Mazi.
I joined this struggle in 2015. We watch for that court. Room Chris with one. That was where I started this movement. I was one of the intelligence guiding our unit to go behind a unit. See, I travel abroad in water. I got in my teacher that time, and when I was abroad, I was still contributing. And make sure you know, Nnamdi Kanu book all these things.
Mazi, ego nunu atumba oni ana ejidiana.
Yeah, as soon as to what defense force. Oh, boy, I know unit one, and I said to what defense force that time. We contribute. I paid like 4,000 that time. And I support defense force. One
There, Mazi. There.
You shall never be well with these people. You never be well with them.
There, Mazi.
You shall never be well with them.
There, Mazi. There, Yamaka caught to your side. I can pick a caller.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello, caller. Good evening. Welcome to the program. Your name and where you're calling for, please. The floor is yours.
Yeah, Mazi, thank you. This is Nnamdi from Ireland.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ndewo. Otekwara Mazi.
Otego. I make every of the program. Most times I don't share because of chief. But I don't share once it comes to like I share go here. Once it comes to my mind, I will share it immediately.
No.
You know? Yeah. So I don't want us to be talking about saying that people like Methuselah, they gave them money. Sorry, people like Methuselah, they gave them money. They want to. We should not be giving an excuse for them. We should be saying, this is we are keeping a record. We should be saying that these people are foolish, that these people don't have brain. These people are autopilot brain. We should push them where that place that, because if you keep giving them excuse, the thing makes them to feel like, okay, my brain is still intact. I'm a wise person. I just want to collect money from them and go. But not that anything happened to my brain. But we should be telling them that they are illiterate with the fact and figure you are bringing out. If you want to talk about them that they are foolish, they are senseless, they don't know what they are doing, they don't understand that they cannot reason like normal human being. It's just like people that are giving an excuse for Nnamdi Kanu. Some people will say it's AI. Some people will say he don't know what he's doing. That juju. Some people will say, he had this thing, blood, and
okay. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I want to throw some questions to you.
Yes.
Now, Nnamdi Kanu denounced in the appeal that he is not a leader of indigenous people of Biafra and he has never been a member of IPOB. Yes. Are you going to be surprised that Nigerian government is going to free Nnamdi Kanu any moment from now, either this year or next year, and then Nnamdi Kanu will find himself not in Biafra land, not in Abuja? He will be taken to United Kingdom under the custody of British government. If these kind of things happen, are you going to be surprised if it happens?
Mazi, to be honest, I will be surprised in a different angle. You know why? Because taking Nnamdi Kanu to UK is as if Nigerian government has freed him and he's gone. He's free to do whatever he wants to do. He can decide to change and join IPOB and say, I'm sorry.
No.
You know that kind of thing.
Mazi, it's not going to happen because everything is being signed. Because Mazi, listen.
Yeah.
Nnamdi Kanu understand in Biafra land today that the light is not safe.
Yeah.
Nnamdi Kanu understand in Biafra land and the idea safe. Number one, the Nigerian government and the British government have said it that even what is going on, that every state in Biafra land are standing with the leadership. Even the national coordinator that was declared wanted by Nnamdi Kanu and his brothers, which is overall standing with the leadership, and the state are standing with the leadership, right? So that is number one point that the federal government and British government and Nnamdi Kanu lawyers are looking into. That is not going to be safe in Biafra land. And stay in Abuja, people are not going to listen. People are not going to listen to him on their nonsense Biafra radio. So that is how British are going to come in. Okay, give it to us. It will be under our custody. Already we have all the documents they appear that he denounced being a member of IPOB. We are going to circulate it to different, European countries and the rest of the world. So if you begin to speak now again, probably to beg IPOB leadership, and if they give him platform to speak again, so now the country, any country you speak from, we are not going to go there to bring it back to Nigeria. Don't you see that that is the kind of game that they are playing now?
Yeah, Mazi, my own point. I understand what you're saying, but it's just like one of our brothers made that appeal. Lion Man, they should bring Nnamdi Kanu. They should come and try him for financial fraud in abroad. They'll give him 100 and something years imprisonment. Mazi, abroad prison is better than Nigerian prison. This where Nnamdi Kanu is better for Nigerian government that is there in that Nigerian prison. And when I try everything, all know that place. It's better for Nigerian government. That's where I'm coming from. The Nigerian government has known that Nnamdi Kanu is worthless to IPO, but they are suffering him based on personal hatred. I don't think they want to release. I don't think that people that are holding Nnamdi Kanu is just one person that will say, okay, let us release him to UK. No. People that are holding him are many. So I don't think that all of them will agree, or majority of them will agree to release him to UK. And the Mazi, Nnamdi Kanu is sentenced to life. Our people should move on with IPOP and go and restore Biafra. Our people have not come to this reality that Nnamdi Kanu's sentence is life imprisonment. Life. He has not been given 10 years, 20 years. His life, that means the rest of his life is in Nigerian prison, permanent. That is how he stays. That is the decision now, currently.
But Mazi,
for him to go to UK.
Mazi, let me just try to refresh your memory a little bit. Mazi, about a few days ago, the Nigerian government and the Nnamdi Kanu legal team, they have a discussion. Unfortunately, Nnamdi Kanu is aware about the discussion. It's about amnesty. You can see it on the top of my program. I said, breaking news, Abuja to Sokoto. You see it, right? The criminal lawyers. Mazi, understand this very appeal that Nnamdi Kanu, before Nnamdi Kanu denounced that he's not a leader of IPOB. Right? Denounced that he's not even a member. Even though the program he did say he lead this mass movement all over this planet. But since he have denounced that he's not a member, this appeal has been circulated to different countries in Europe and civilized countries of the world. If eventuality come that Nnamdi Kanu will be taken to court in this very appeal, the judge is not going to make this utterances like Nnamdi Kanu is discharged and acquitted. You're always going to say that Nnamdi Kanu is set free. And that setting Nnamdi Kanu free is not going to Biafra land, because we need to expose Nnamdi Kanu for Biafrans. So that is the reason they are having this conversation, whether because the British government are also playing their own role in the secret. Yes. They don't want to make it open.
Yes.
Whether Nnamdi Kanu is going to remain in the capital city of Nigeria or is going to be taken to United Kingdom. So where people are going to listen to Nnamdi Kanu to channel that thing Tinubu talk about in that very first 7-point agenda they give to Nnamdi Kanu to obey. To talk about the Southeast development, talk about how to develop Igbo, how to join Nigerian politics in the name of having avid rising sun and ambassador. They are not talking about Biafra. They are talking about beautifying our region.
Okay.
So, Mazi, if this kind of thing happen, don't you think that they are still gullible people? They are going to listen to this garbage. That is true.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Our people, the emotional and sentimental. Just to these two words, emotional and sentimental. The sentimental is that Hagama is you, but they just want to, try to find a way to paint it white. When they know that it's wrong. Mazi, look, my point here is taking Nnamdi Kanu to UK. One, what is he going to be working? Okay, let me ask you, are they taking him to UK secretly? And he will live there for forever secretly? Is it what you're saying? Or
no, Mazi, it will be underpaid. It will be underpaid by Nigerian government.
Okay, he will be in UK openly. People will know that he's in UK.
Maybe it will be hiding for Biafrans now.
That's what I'm telling you now. Even if they put him there, for example, people that are hot, Biafrans will hunt him down. You understand? So there is no place for him to run to. Putting him in UK is even the best option for Nnamdi Kanu. He will be enjoying himself. He will be enjoying himself. He will even large, and he will not even be effective because he cannot do all those town hall meetings again.
But Mazi,
So Nigerian government will not put him to UK. You will keep him in UK in Sokoto there.
Mazi, the sense that I'm trying to make from all these things that our people must be smart. They should open their eyes. If eventuality comes that Nnamdi Kanu is being set free in this current appeal, that they should understand that Nnamdi Kanu has already sold us out, even though it is very clear to us. Denying being a leader of IPOB in the appeal, denying being a member of indigenous people of Biafra in the same appeal, will tell you what you need to know, that if Nnamdi Kanu is being released in this very appeal, meaning has already sold us out, and the mission is Nnamdi Kanu coming out to come and do the Nigerian Fulani bid to make sure he lure many people out from IPOB.
That bidding will not work. But you see, this is what you talk about, that if he comes out from there, he has sold that. Yes, many people will accept that. And that bidding, that second bidding, because of many people accept that one, many people will not join. That bidding, that second bidding, you understand my point?
Yeah.
Nnamdi Kanu will be hiding. Like whichever for now, hide. Whichever cannot come out now and come and say he wants to come and do town hall meeting, people will gather again. You see, Mazi, people following Nnamdi Kanu currently now, these are gentle Yahoo criminal gangs.
Yes.
These are criminals.
Yes.
These are why. People like Methuselah that are aggrieved. These are two people.
Mazi, they even said Nnamdi Kanu is the supreme commander of ESN.
So people like autopilot, these people are right from time they have been sent to destroy IPOB. These are people that are the three set of people that are following Nnamdi Kanu. So there is no Biafra that has sense, that will just come out. Okay, don't be just that will just it's out of sentiment or emotion. That will just come out and say, Nnamdi Kanu, he has done well for this movement. Therefore, nobody should touch him, leave him. No. It's a Biafra that has sense. We first of all ask question. What is these people saying? What is Okijaman saying? Let me investigate. A Biafra that has sense always investigate. Biafran that don't have sense, most of them that don't have sense are criminals. I'm telling you, anybody that is dubious, that just come into a place, you don't want to hear from here, you don't want to hear from here, you don't want to see what happened, you don't want to listen to everything, that person is a criminal. That person is a criminal. But there's somebody that is absent will come out and say, let me hear from this. Let me see the evidence. Let me connect the dots. You will see that Okijaman is making sense. Yes. Because of Nnamdi Kanu has not condemned his siblings through his lawyers. One day, he has not. The lawyers are working with siblings. And you
Mazi,
see the name.
Mazi, let's leave the siblings out of it now. Let's talk about the death of Biafran Land National Coordinator Ikechukwu Ugwoha and Mendi Aparawa, who Simon Ekpa claimed to be responsible for the death of Ikechukwu Ugwoha.
Yes.
He bragged about it, he tweeted about it, he used it to do program. Nnamdi Kanu was coming to court, speaking to people, praising Avid, praising Rising Sun, reaching out to Ipob, sending Ipob press release, asking Ipob not to communicate with the leadership, threatening to execute Ipob, to slaughter Ipob family. Why is it that Nnamdi Kanu never uses that the same platform to condemn the actions of Simon Ekpa, claiming to be responsible for the Ikechukwu Ugwoha death? Of course, that is responsible. That is very clear because Nnamdi Kanu himself threatened to execute Ikechukwu Ugwoha and his family because Ikechukwu Ugwoha refused to compromise with the threatening of Nnamdi Kanu. Instead of that, he said, I will do the right thing because the oath I took in Ipob is about my generation. I'd rather die standing for the truth. And eventuality happened. Ikechukwu Ugwoha become the victim of Nnamdi Kanu, Emmanuel Kanu, Kanu Takanu, including the Christians, audience, threatening how they are going to kill the young man. Mazi, why is it that Nnamdi Kanu never condemned Simon Ekpa when he was busy telling the world how the leadership sold Nnamdi Kanu, how the leadership have compromised, how the leadership traveled to Nigeria, to Abuja, and they collected Ghana must go, and they were taken to their various states in Biafra land. And Nnamdi Kanu has the opportunity to educate Biafrans that everything that Simon Ekpa was saying is lie, that this leadership are not even aware how I travel to any African country. I never even notify any of them. But the shocking part now, Nnamdi Kanu's latest utterances to them is that they should go on air, begin to blackmail Mazi Sanwo-Olu, that Mazi Sanwo-Olu is aware that Nnamdi Kanu is not residing in Africa. And Nnamdi Kanu say he have audio. And he called a national coordinator, South African national coordinator, through this annual here, Gosife. And the national coordinator allowed Gosife to rant. After ranting, he asked Gosife, you said you have the audio when Nnamdi Kanu was communicating with Mazi Sanwo-Olu when it was about boarding an air flight going to Africa. Can you play the voice now? Let me see. Gosife say, are you telling me that Onyendu, our leader, the supreme leader, one Chineke is lying? Gosife, the South African national said, no. You say you have the audio. Can you play it now? Mazi, since 3 months, we are still waiting for the audio.
Mazi, that's the intelligent Biafra. That's the Biafrans. Biafra was asking for evidence. They would think. That's why I say those ones that are following Nnamdi, like Alo Ejimako is a complete criminal. Alo Ejimako is not a lawyer. He's a complete criminal. That one is clear. Maxwell Okpara is a complete criminal. Nnemeka is a criminal. People following Nnamdi Kanu, they are all criminals. It's not about, is it Livingstone? Is it
Mazi, after Emeka Deadstone.
Emeka Deadstone. Is it all these people? Okay. See in court when Nnamdi Kanu was shouting that time, anybody committing crime, that person will not to show you that you know he was the one that sent Simon Ekpa. Look at what happened in that court. Let me explain it to you now.
Okay.
He said that they should release him. He will quench the insecurity.
In 2 minutes.
Okay, that one is fine. He will stop. Okay. Now, the journalist now asks him, what about Simon Ekpa? Alo Ejimako, that's Alo Ejimako did. It's not enough reason for Nnamdi Kanu not to talk. What's that video? Nnamdi Kanu say, rubbish. Who is rubbish? Leave that rubbish. He just shunned them. That shows he's a monk. That's what Alo Ejimako did to Nnamdi Kanu. I saw that how people was analyzing. He hit him in the back. He hit him ring. No. These are syndicates. For not connect that 2 dots, I will stop it. He knows who is doing it. Is and they call it, and the thing shocked him. He now said nonsense, leave that rubbish. And he just turned and left. Immediately they mentioned that someone Nnamdi Kanu turned 360 and left that place.
I left.
Because you know that they may ask him follow-up question. They will keep asking that question, and he will be focused to answer.
Okay, Mazi.
It's a psychological game we play there.
Yeah, Mazi. Before you will go, please.
Yeah.
I see you as a very smart brother. At the same time, learned. Please, your advice for Biafrans all over the world to stand with this very institution that the leadership have built at this very moment. Just use the opportunity to advise IPOB worldwide about this very institution. Go ahead.
Okay. I will just give, let's say, 1 minute. Our people should understand that in here, in this, especially this abroad, it will benefit Igbo people, Ijo, Izon. So far as you are a Biafran, you know yourself. If you come to seek asylum here, it's easier for you to get asylum if you identify with your brothers. Forget about what Nigerian government is saying in Nigeria. IPOB is not a terrorist anywhere in the world. So don't let that one be. Don't be scared of that one. No. Join your brothers. Support the movement. If you cannot support ESM based on online, you can use cash and go and pay. If you don't want your name, because some people may be scared or this one, that one. No, me, I pay my own online via paper. If you cannot do your own, you can take the cash. There must be ways to support. Don't be afraid of supporting IPOB financially, not by just making noise or talking. No, support financially. That is what you need to do. Because it's only money that they will use to go to the right people and discuss what is happening in Nigeria and how we can get, even if it's regional government at the meantime, but we need to pull out for Nigeria outrightly. But we need to do something, and we have to keep supporting the leadership. If they have programs, we come out and we share it, we listen attentively, and we pass that information down to our brothers at home, because most of them might not be, the data and everything is very, very expensive. But we need to also be passing information back home, correct information, and avoid criminal groups. Stop listening to Methuselah. Stop listening to Aside Code and the other. I've not listened to these people for the past 9 months. If I see Methuselah on this night, I wave and pass immediately. I don't want to follow him. No, I want to be there. The day that it will be happening, I will join Biafrans and call him out. Both on TikTok, I will not follow him. I don't listen to him. He even made me his this thing on TikTok, one of his this thing on TikTok. I have not been on his platform for the past, since I noticed where he went to, I stopped. Because what Methuselah is doing is wickedness. It's not anything about anything, money, I want to collect. No, it's wickedness. He knows what he's doing. So we should not be giving excuse for him that he collected money. Our people should stop listening to those people or stop sharing their program. You can record them and keep. Stop sharing the program. Just go there, listen. You can listen if you want to listen, cut the one you want to cut and go. But for me, I don't listen to them. The person account I always go to, which I know they don't make videos, so they will not get anything from my view. The people account I always go to is Aloy Kimako. I'm monitoring him closely. Kanu Takano and Fine Boy. Those are the 3 groups. The Chris one, with that one I don't even care, because I know Kanu Takano will share anything he says. Kanu Takano will share it. Those are the 3 people I monitor closely. My friend was telling me, why are you following very dark goats if you don't like it? I told him that I'm following Buhari and Tinubu. Does it mean I like them? I don't like. If I follow you, doesn't mean that I like you. I want to be listening to you. I want to see what you're saying. So our people should focus on the movement, support our people, and support others that are not supporting the movement. These people are trying to create confusion in the movement, and they're trying to divide our people's attention. Like I said, in final conclusion, 30 seconds. Biafrans are more intelligent They have intelligent people. Anybody you see that is going in a different direction, that person is whether it's your brother, is a criminal. It's a criminal. I know how many people that have cut off because of their kind of character. Once I see the kind of behavior you're behaving, I cut you off silently. Like some people now, they don't see my status. I cut them off secretly. They don't know what's going on. So that there is, but they are my contacts. It's like that. You should learn how to keep people peacefully and let them be. Thank you, Mazi.
Ndewo, thank you. Thank you. I decided to give our brother time because it has been a long time. Hello, caller. Caller, good evening. Welcome to the program. Your name and where you're calling for, please.
Calling from Biafran land.
Yeah, please, can you increase your voice? Your voice is very low, so we can hear you proper and the audience.
I say I'm calling from Biafran land.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, because long time I don't follow Boogie, even though I don't follow the former. But then we'll feel here now about Jumaya.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll feel here now about Jumaya. So yeah, I'm because Mona friend no where agreements one day concerning shop Biafra. I'm a Imo State or Maka.
Okay.
So now I got China okay, I'm check or come on say. And when many things when echo, but now here when echo Casa me, I won't ask someone me, I'm at this free with Yamao. Could you have Burulen Nnamdi Kanu Rebujena, Kenya? So yeah, I was also added on Jeria. Yeah, there are some women. Bahana Sama Jujan Masia okay that na ever as some women, you know, Zana Kromo, Abakuan and near Philadelphia, Masia am okay with Anaho, Anna some women. I want to Bob Lasaramo. Nnamdi Kanu Chiriga men Kenya. No Bioma got may understand where putting one I hear and album. So I was on the Kulokumo that now all of like careful because one I think could before. Minus I watching a program since I born issue could get that Nnamdi Kanu that with a Maon and Nigeria government to give it more chebu, more and I suspect more chebu now. Ererize and Nabiaga, Aga happen in Nigeria, the MS letter just to cause havoc. Now we cause Usubu, Katamotion, name IPOB. Like I have in Nigeria, you know, Zagana, Brazil, and with the Kugo Biafra, yes, and ya, Ndaburia, Ndaburia, Eastern Security Network, Ndaburia, and do Timpuya. You just send them to that person. I heard Ghana better Nigeria. I would na blood. Nda Gagazi Scatawa family or Scatawa here, who to Sarah. I'm just suggesting, I believe from Naya with the Nigeria government may happen because when Nigeria government for that now IPOB still remain strong fighting for the Biafra freedom. The had happens in the color distract because they don't know that Nnamdi Kanu family, yeah, they how when you have Basara Biafra, you have believe we your grandmother when you have Basara. Okay,
Mazi, the thing is that the information there, a man Nigeria government exposed. Gwakwana na Nigeria government na-arụkọ no in secret ka British government na anyị mụ ihe a na-eme so ka a na-eme ha expose ka ha na-plan ahead ịghọtara ka ha na-plan ihe ka a esi eme ya ka Nnamdi Kanu nwee ike ọpụta na ka ọ dọkọrọ ndị mmadụ ịghọtago wute ọnụ ụtụ ya because Nnamdi Kanu achọghị izuru Radio Biafra from Sokoto through somebody in Israel. Ọkwa ya ozuzu o feluru na nke a ịghọtago so now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu all three option ka ọ bụ ha na-ene anya na ahapụ ya na this appeal ị na-afụ na-ada ụda Mazi, iya manu mgbe atụrụ Nnamdi Kanu nga mkpụrụ ọka no last year. Akwadi I think November 20, right?
Yeah, November.
November 20. And the Imana Ibian Uwanina, iya appeal will take 90 days. Okay. When I'm Nnamdi Kanu na 200 days. Okay, na many you got to go. We go see now ọrụ a na-arụ arụ ka amatagodi ma Nnamdi Kanu nwo pụọ ma ọ nọ na Nigeria oyinwutanigbu crowd ọ nọ na Biafra oyinwutanigbu crowd a back ọ nọ na Abuja oyinwutanigbu crowd a back ka ọ bụ ọ nọ na United Kingdom igotago ebe ya na ene ya oke na hapụ ya na kwefana na hapụ ya na no onye wasọsọ ya wee weta Biafra igotago ha na check these 3 places ebe oye enwe ike inweta n'igbu crowd ya enwe ike i-destroy n'igbu IPOB maka mana oye enwetazi redio Biafra so na ya kamara ọgara Biafra redio tụba asị na mgbe ya nọ n'ime Sokoto ka Chukwu mepere ya anya si ya na ya mụ ya ji gwa ya mgbe a ka emepeda Biafra redio na ebe a ka a na-worship zigotago biko maka gịnị na ndị Igbo na-eme mkpọkụ onye ma na ndị Igbo na-eme mkpọkụ ọbara Fulani ka nkụ igotago. So these are the point iji fu na this appeal. I want to another the point now. Conclude all the points in on car. In by next month, in Nnamdi Kanu is going to appeal. In not gonna appeal on Monday next month, either maybe on this.
That 90 days, if I know mistake.
Mazi, I can't 90 days. Mazi, yes, 90 days ka kwuru ka o mee appeal.
Yeah.
Mana ị na-anụ appeal every day. Mazi, onwe ndị Igbo na
mepe phone m enwere one girl, one lady na-eti ka nkata ara. Mgbe ọbụla ha pụta ihe a na-ekwu Chinasa nkata. Njideka ada Canada na. Ama ha ga-ele si ya na-elekwe mmiri ihe kọmentịrị na comment section. Mana elekwe mmiri na-echeki ihu ya ma ahụ nkata ka we ya na-akpọ.
Okay, Mazi, let me tell you about that very lady. That very lady and the one in United Kingdom called Neeshe, they sold no more than 1,000 ESM members to governors. They sold them, they ambushed them. That is how that very lady got money, packed his children, and traveled out of Biafra land, seeking asylum in Canada. The other one was taken to United Kingdom by Kanu Takano. And that very lady in United Kingdom is no more talking about Biafra. But if you have a contact, call her on phone and ask her about Nnamdi Kanu family. Mazi, I don't think you are going to sleep that very night. She will tell you the evil that Nnamdi Kanu siblings are made of. And Nnamdi Kanu is part and parcel of them. So Mazi, what you need to know is that the only thing we need to do is that all the very simple. Nnamdi Kanu did not travel for the sake of Biafra to Kenya. According to the video that I was playing before I begin to get call, the first damage given to Njideka is to say Nnamdi Kanu went to Kenya for a contribution by an individual who are not Biafrans, who want to support ESN with millions of dollars. Mazi, can you support anything you know nothing about with millions of dollars? You are not from there. Your mother is not from there. Your father is not from there. You have never been there. You don't even know it. But after 2 weeks, Aloy Ejimaka also come back to do damage control that Nnamdi Kanu is being chased by a British intelligence, MI5. You forget that Nnamdi Kanu travel to America, from America to Ethiopia, from Ethiopia to Kenya. Is it the same MI5 that was chasing Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Tanzania and Rwanda? Is it the same MI5 that is chasing Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Kinved? Is it the same MI5 that was chasing Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Seychelles? Or MI5 na achụgo ọsọ ị na-egoro ụmụ nwaanyị ụlọ ị na-egoro ụmụ nwaanyị apartment onye MI5 na-achụ ọsọ ọ na-aga klọb na-eburu ụmụ nwaanyị akwa ya na-ezo ezo MI5 na-achụ ya ọsọ Nnamdi Kanu atụtụrụ fonu ya buku tiketi That time on a book ticket. After Ghana put your passport. That would tell you that MI5 was not looking for Nnamdi Kanu, that Nnamdi Kanu was a free man. But Nnamdi Kanu has already concluded that he has already defrauded indigenous people of Biafra. It's out time he abandoned every one of us. And indeed, abandoned every one of us. Mazi, please round up. There we
Okay. Okay, I want to add because I know Alaba, I know Biafran land.
Okay.
I don't know Ebola Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay.
So with fake news, anybody, on a kind of pane query. I obla Mandanazi Shiham and then able so we need an agapata. I know good apata cola Yakokama Megala na pepper stand. Pepper stand, Ebana go pepper and Nigeria pepper before.
Yes.
You got a pepper stand, they got who for your grubber headline. Yeah, but as a BJ who durundo, so now Kechuku, no na Kenya. Nnamdi Kanu Greenway meeting with Nnamdi Kanu. Apata I we kill 20. I know vibrate kedo asawe yembi se. I vibrate chakwa I know the kuro akwapa na we find your ba. Confused. Now we find your ba. I go my track say I will see Simbara see so last year Kanji we mata na awu Ikenwa Yarabara Nnamdi Kanu na condition.
Mazi Ikenwa, according to their partner in crime, Nnennianya, review where Nnamdi Kanu begin to visit East Africa. Visit West Africa. Now, it's not visit West Africa, meaning visit Nigeria, Ghana, Togo, Benin, Cote d'Ivoire. So Nnennianya just allowed all Nnamdi Kanu travel to East Africa. Meaning that Nnamdi Kanu was coming to this East Africa to do observation. You got to go? And East Africa. But also see there in East Africa. Or Central Africa. But now we're going to East Africa. When I know how many days on or go obodo dị otu a ọ nọkwa go obodo dị otu a nne ya sị na onye nwe na-ego tiketi ya mgbe niile nne ya agree na mgbe niile ọ na-eme travel to East Africa na onye nwe na-ego the ticket mana nke eji mezie ya arrest na ọ bụ anya nwagoro no our side chick Colorado Craft daughter 19 years old girl Nnamdi Kanu sekpuru ana wee na-asị ya na ya were ndụ ya wee nye ya n'aka ya chekwaba ndụ ya all the girl goro the ticket that was born in America.
Okay, Jabiko. Yeah, because on Chirikwa, where actually means on Gisini can I want to back or say, Purone Perento.
There were
Perente was to go a parent. Gisini Nife Omono name, Olua, we have Mado.
There were Mazi. Uno Uriato Ayana Biko. Na when them mad. Habana group or Buna. So also group I anonymous group I before. Any group any create now. All group AJ kidnap on them mad AJ mad identify in the IPOB. Ha back on any group. Just now when them have any group. Okay.
Because I
we are
waiting for them.
Ndewo Mazi. Ndewo Chukwu gozie unu. Chukwu chekwabonu ndewo. Biafrans, let's continue to listen to Njideka.
Some of you na ako heju no. Ihalida garime na Kenya bo. Some group in Kenya may organize where see our leader now and when they show support to Biafrans. Here through ESN, okay, when they do ESN and for the preparation of restoration of Biafra.
How can a group who are not Biafrans. They know nothing about Biafra. They know nothing about ESN. Call on Nnamdi Kanu and say, come, we want to support ESN. I want you to understand, nobody defending Nnamdi Kanu at this very minute that don't sound stupid. I am sorry. If you're one of those that are defending Nnamdi Kanu at this very minute, you sound foolish. He said, some groups say, no, we want to support ESN, but Nnamdi Kanu must be present. So he also said, because of the money that was involved, Nnamdi Kanu don't want to tell anybody. In Jideka, he's trying to tell you that Nnamdi Kanu is a money monger. He is a desperado leader. He loves money. And money is the root of all evil. And any man that loves money so much also loves women. And Nnamdi Kanu is a good example. Nandene defended Nnamdi Kanu. Nandene defended Nnamdi Kanu.
So that group in Kenya we made the 18 organized. Where our leader, see our leader, you know, and Nanda ya support the guy, no billionaires. Nandi ga support na that meeting. Na has na leader ya anu ya. Kadi sure ebe the money na aba. Kadi very very sure ebe the money na aba. So our leader we kunye we gawa Kenya. So amaka egbo onye ego. The West help with the struggle line na me. Nwere onwe anyi na to sponsor ESN. Oya ka our leader jebe Kenya igame. No one arabanko gari gaba. Okay?
If Nnamdi Kanu went to Kenya for fundraising by some certain group that we don't know, they are not Biafrans. What also took Nnamdi Kanu to Ethiopia? Why the Ethiopia government say, no, leave our soil. We are giving you these days to live. Why Nnamdi Kanu not go to Kenya? Look at how Nnamdi Kanu defenders are sounding foolish. Oyendu, my leader, I wonder again at war. In a point your war. I'm a financial organization in Ethiopia. You were baptized Kenya. Nnamdi Kanu, I know you are watching me. My ex-leader. You are S. You can never come back to leader again. You are S. I want to ask you. According to your IRAT in Jideka, HIV patient in Canada, they got for fundraising by some certain group who are not Biafrans in Kenya. And I ask you, what took you to Ethiopia? Aboka the same one you go fundraising. What also took you to Tanzania? Is it the same one you go fundraising? What took you to Rwanda? Is it the same one you go fundraising? What took you to Kinved Island? Aboka the same one you go call fundraising. What took you to Seychelles? Is it another group in Seychelles that want to support ESN? Nnamdi Kanu. What took you to these countries? As is not fundraising, always I love you. And I ask, if it's fundraising, how many days are the fundraising last? Highest is 3 days. Highest. That means you want to enjoy with 1 day. Because if you come to the country, after having meeting with them, they raise the fund. Maybe this evening you bought back. Or latest tomorrow morning you bought. Nnamdi Kanu, but you have been living in Kenya a year plus. Driving Porsche Cayenne. driving Opuruf Awudi that are worth thousands of dollars or pounds. Your side chick take it from you, you order another one. Egoriensi, Nnamdi Kanu, Ken Egoriensi, nke Afado Quebec. Nnamdi Kanu. Can't you tell these people that they are damaging your reputation? That they are not doing the job, even though they are being paid to do the job. One of the agents said that you went for contribution. That because of the money that was involved is too much, you decided to go alone without telling anybody. And in other words, he's trying to tell people you are a greedy man. Let's continue to listen to Chineke.
Anybody na sigina and Ogarewala Banco, he have a group of some DOS members. Na their platform, na their WhatsApp platform. We're not convincing our people. Just not destroy our leader. Just not to say how many lies cannot concord. And that is why they don't want our leader to come out, because how man up and all these things no game exposed.
Okay, DOS don't want Nnamdi Kanu to come outside. Is it DOS that taking Nnamdi Kanu back to court? DOS now they be allow Ijimaka Master Obara. Now they be Nnamdi Kanu brother. Now they be Nnamdi Kanu relative that took Nnamdi Kanu to court. Now they be Nigeria government that sent Nnamdi Kanu to life imprisonment. That Nnamdi Kanu is conniving with now to see how to destroy IPOB. Let's continue to listen. You are going to see where you talk about Nnamdi Kanu greediness.
So anybody telling you that now leader Ghana, Kenya, Igachu wine, no Ghana, Kenya, Ijemenka, oh now I want to hear one until you na lie, and I'm going from the right source. Someone I want. Here now going here from the right source. So he had got a Kenya he may 1 year ago.
The information she was releasing, it was coming from the right source, from Nnamdi Kanu, while he embarked to Kenya. Some group called Nnamdi Kanu, they want to support ESN. Not IPOB or ESN. And Nnamdi Kanu, because of the money involved, as a greedy man, he said, let me go alone. Meaning me and my brothers will be a multi-billionaire in dollar after collecting this money.
So all traps got in the Nigeria set our leader. Through this sum of the Biafrans in Kenya. We may organize. And not when our leader of our face here, a struggle. You want to go? So, no.
The Nigerian government set a trap through some Biafrans, the people that Nnamdi Kanu know their face. No IPOB member in Kenya is aware that Nnamdi Kanu was in Kenya for almost a year plus. None of them. They are innocent. But this is Nnamdi Kanu giving false information to people. For Nnamdi Kanu to look like a saint. Nnamdi, onyoga, Nnamdi, onye na-eti mkpu n'ọzara, onyoga, ọ na-atụ asị Nnamdi Kanu. I know you are watching my leader. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. You are taught us how to be reasoning. You are taught us how to be smart. You are taught us how to condemn evil. And that is exactly what I'm doing, condemning your erat about the propaganda that you give out to your erat.
We can see Kenya or Ghana or the raise the money. You want to go? So before how we kidnap where? So anybody after that say now either menka, they just want to destroy Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for nothing sake. You want to destroy any money na bata from IPOB. Now how some of the DOS she nasa one keta she ke doziem abanyim keke oda Isaiah Oba Patrick Ikem Austin Shika Emeka gift Anyi King Oka Hana Anapuha salary Hana another salary na this struggle and the epusi put this money na epusi to contribute to these dudes
These are the reasons Nnamdi Kanu think he has the monopoly to destroy IPOB by telling his irate to go on air, tell people not to pay dues anymore. Forget Nnamdi Kanu na watch na watch chana mam no ya na enwe ya de enwe headache ya de na enwe isi ọwụwa na Nnamdi ya de enwe isi ọwụwa Ken ya de enwe isi ọwụwa IPOB represent Ebe. Nnamdi Kanu is the Ken that want to kill IPOB. Ken egbuo na nwanne ya ebe, Ken egbuo na nwanne ya ebe, mana IPOB jụrụ aja ịnwụ anwụ. IPOB adịghị anwụ anwụ. A jụrụ aja ịnwụ anwụ Nnamdi. Nnamdi, earlier you understand the fact that IPOB and its leadership is above human destruction. Ndị ga-ege ya awụ. Ama me gwara Njideka because Njideka in one sense. He just watch ya. See ya gaba online. Ya je ku edibe. Opotakwa na eku eri o. No, see because of the money that was involved. It was billions of naira. In dollars it was million. That is the reason the leader said no, I'm not going to tell anybody. You embark on a journey because of money was involved. That is what Njideka tried to tell people. That because of money that was involved, that's why you embark on this journey without telling anybody. Meaning that you are a greedy man. And what happened to greedy people? It's exactly what happened to you. Because why? You are a greedy. Some greedy. Iri inanianu. That is the user.
Disappear. Yeah, 1 year na Facebook here disappear. So that is the only reason how you went out to do once in Nnamdi Kanu say. Just how we close your chapter when we na make Biafrans. So anybody telling you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gara Kenya, ije menka, ije menka, abo ihe onti yeshi, yeshi wine, ego sigu video. Let them bring out that video. Let them show you that evidence.
That is the mission of Nnamdi Kanu, tell them to bring the evidence. Since I'm in the prison now, tell them to bring the evidence. On a better the evidence, yeni na ga simba no nanga. Nnamdi Kanu, you are going to see the horror evidence. Nigeria wa hapogota. Ano ni na UK ni na Abuja. I will see evidence. If Robert Manuel Kanu, Biafrans yabu yoko. If Robert Naga, Biafrans yabu yoko. Guarantee ni kan na agwa ge. Nnamdi Kanu, you are looking for the evidence. We should upload the evidence. Aburo na no na. Aburo na. Kemanka. Not now. Once Nigeria finally decided to free you to come and fight IPOB, you become a Nigerian agent. The evidence will go in public. I know you are ready to abandon Afaruku Ibeko. I know you are ready. Before now, there are 3 Fulani women, young girls. Fulani na 14 years now. He's a leader of IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra. He's a powerful man. 14 years girls. Fulani, Fulani, law. You can marry to 10 years old girl. Where Mazi, the grandson of Sultan of Sokoto, did 14. One Erufai, 14. The former Attorney General of Nigeria, Abubakar Malami, we are 15. Nnamdi Kanu is in the Fulani. This is any Nnamdi Woni Eturasi. You can never become another Sultan of Sokoto in Southeast region. Ode meme. I ga chugo. Chuogu chufongi no munne. Nda Afaruku Ibeko akpara na ha back. The original kingship of Afaruku Ibeko will now sat in that very throne that belonged to them. Because that throne never belonged to you people. People that can grab throne that never belonged to them. Tell me what they cannot do. They will do and undo. What happened to the main original king of Afaruku Ibeko? Can you tell Biafrans? Nnamdi Kanu kwa madi mere uno, waku numero uno, wabaka mere uno. Hapa dono jana arose, yaro eba asina oka ibu okija Biafra man, radika wana, asige mba. Niye nune ekwu na eziokwu. Na ya na egbu anya ka ya dị ọcha. Niye nune ekwu bi ya mere eme. Na arụsị si na ọ ya egbu ya. agwa no na agakwa na una agana ono gacha begin to be outcast. That is not a Biafra. If it's a Biafra, where did they come from in Okija? Only you are talking about in Okija. Is it one?
I want to see evidence. See them, see her, show me evidence. If you hear nothing,
if what we are saying is lie, please, if you have a brother in Nigerian water, a top in Nigerian water, probably working in Sokoto, or a top, a brother that is working under Nigerian DSS, a top government official in Nigeria, this is a very simple exam. Jeno Joha, the lady that came to see Nnamdi Kanu in Sokoto, is he pregnant? Not the one that live with Nnamdi Kanu's sister. Or what are the young girl, about 19 years old, yana one Nnamdi Kanu wa yibi. Mba. That one yana one Nnamdi Kanu bi na Sokoto. Nnamdi Kanu ana akundebe ho. They take care of the family. Onye didn't Nnamdi Kanu imena bo another lady. Ono n'ime nga na-edi no nwanyị maka ngene ya na ndị Fulani agbago ndụ na Nnamdi Kanu edisho na obi ya na-eme hope ụzọ dị mma igwara anyị last time ihe isi na-eme Peter Obi ka a na-emezi gị na Sokoto edisho na ebuzi nwunye Sultan of Sokoto na Nnamdi. Are you a sugar boy to Sultan of Sokoto Nnamdi Kanu? Nnamdi Kanu. Currently, is it any woman that is pregnant for you in Sokoto? Gano may investigation. Yana Ipob ezioku. Ade amami yana ibuti a lady is pregnant for Nnamdi Kanu. When the time comes to review the lady, we will also come here to review the lady, both the pregnancy, the pictures when he visited Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu, are you telling me that IPOB is going to see the end of man? Are you telling me that IPOB is going to end me? No, I will not agree. I will not agree. I will destroy anything destroyable. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I
just want to destroy our leader. Continue with the struggle. IPOB because none of them
Nnamdi Kanu nwere aka ọrụ. Nnamdi Kanu nwere aka ọrụ wee na 10,000 pounds every month. Nnamdi Kanu nwere aka ọrụ. Mazi Chike Dibe Edozie m onye ndu anyị. On a monthly dues every month. About 150 Swiss franc every month, compulsory. Mazi Abayi on a monthly dues. Mazi Chinasa on a monthly dues. We are not talking about help they are giving to individual. Nnamdi Kanu on a monthly dues. Can Nnamdi Kanu show me receipt that Nnamdi Kanu has paid monthly dues? What caused problem between the first German national coordinator Mazi Clifford Onyale and Nnamdi Kanu? Is it not because that Nnamdi Kanu is not paying monthly dues? Is it not because Nnamdi Kanu is not paying monthly dues? Nnamdi Kanu will receipt. Oja monthly dues. I'm on camp and then higher jide na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu monthly dues. A backdate Yuzubo. Nnamdi Kanu one monthly dues on our one monthly dues. Don't know from where in Dani. I won't be on phone. Nnamdi Kanu, I am a better. Doesn't I make a better? More, I make a better. I can get a yamma about you. Yamma about you, and one young lady. Yamma, the kind of lifestyle about you. Abona na washiga aka clock as I will wind it back. busisie ye ni na nkwuru maka gị ngị maka mụ ji ekpere ya wee na-eri nri ngị maka mụ ji ekpere ya wee na-arawa ụra ngị nwa aka gị ruru unyi aka gị bụ ọbara of innocent because they refuse to abide by your own law. Onwe be ifro
ike ọ na-agwa ya ike dọrọ ha arụ ọrụ so ha rely on ego ụmụ Biafrans na-atụ na true dues ha nakọta ha gbuo onye ego
ha rely ego Biafrans na-atụ gede rely ego Biafrans na-atụ the family of Kanu, Emmanuel Kanu, Kanu Takanu, master criminal and his wife known as Godwin Young, right? Akwande rely na ego anyị na-atụ go come to Germany and do investigation. Ma Kanu Takanu arụ ọrụ kete mgbe IPOB isi bruzie ego ji na-abata for the past 6 years. Not for the past 6 years, for the past 8 years. Before the adoption of Nnamdi Kanu, Kanu Takanu arụbọrụ, master prophet arụbọrụ. But they are living in a wonderful house, being bought with IPOB finance.
Fundraising, I know that America, when ESN, when they use why no Americans on the American support to ESN as it stands now.
America is supporting ESN. The same American Nnamdi Kanu use Darlington to blackmail that for entire years that America only contributed only $1,350 for the past decade. In Ariana, asking Nnamdi Kanu di onye ojia. Udikwa onye ozo ihe ọzọ. Udikwa onye ozo ihe ọzọ. Inwe ike ịnweta their video together. If Nnamdi Kanu have decided to tarnish his own image. Indeed, America is supporting ESN. IPOB America, they are doing well. But Nnamdi Kanu use that to blackmail them. But as big as America, the only thing they can contribute for the past decade is only $1,350. That Nnamdi Kanu was sponsoring IPOB with his own finance. You ask, did Nnamdi Kanu have any company in United Kingdom? Did Nnamdi Kanu have any company in Biafra land? No. Nnamdi Kanu is a born liar. Crook.
Ekodi na anaku in the IPOB na since 5 years and now kidnap our leader. Ask them, why are they not come out and account for it? Why are they so wicked like this? Because of ego. So Biafrans, I'm telling you guys, anybody telling you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ga kenyi menka ojeri gbara banko menka asiasi ihe ga ime igadi eme for the mommy and you. Concerning struggle.
Nnamdi Kanu went for the mommy and you concerning the struggle. Biafrans, I think very soon I'm going to be rounding up. But it's very, very funny that Nnamdi Kanu is giving some people a very false narrative, of which I pity them. But I'm going to be signing out. I don't want to be going into details of what happened to our funds in Italy. Tomorrow is another day. I think I'll spend about 3 hours plus to also give any other Biafrans who are coming online to broadcast. I remain your boy, I remain your son, the Radical Okija Biafra man, and I'm signing out with the Biafran God Talent music, the music that you must listen to, where we must not retreat or surrender, where we must honor those who sacrifice their life for the freedom of Biafra, men and women that use their body to wage bullets from, Onisha, Iguacha, Aba High School, and Afaruku Beko, for the sake of Nnamdi Kanu. That is a situation we find ourselves. The same person just denounced being a leader of IPOB after many men and women, boys and girls, use their body to pay to safeguard this very man. First, before the coming of Nigerian army during that Operation Python Dance in Afaruku Beko, Nnamdi Kanu decided to evacuate his the family, the father, the mother, the sisters, and the brothers, only innocent Biafrans who thought that Nnamdi Kanu is true out for freedom. But that is a mistake, and we are here to correct the mistake, to tell Biafrans that Nnamdi Kanu is not who we think he is. It's another Afanja in Biafra land. Of course, that Wazirike is better than this very man. Without being told, I will tell you with full chest, Wazirike is better than Nnamdi Kanu. Because in the era of Wazirike, there is no social media, nothing. But in the era of Nnamdi Kanu, Biafrans volunteer themselves on different social media platforms to talk about Biafra, to come out to protest in different countries of the world. Nnamdi Kanu take advantage of the innocent Biafrans because they are desperate for this very freedom. They want to exit Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu capitalize on this very effort of Biafrans, thinking he can go scot-free. But remember, one day, every day for the thief, one day for the owner. I remember your boy, I remember your son, I remember your brother, the radical case of Biafra. Thank you for watching. Enjoy this very music of Biafra Got Talent. For me, from here, it's good in day one.
This is from Biafra's Got Talent. We are letting Biafrans know the reason why we should remember those who gave their lives for us, those who died that we may live.
You died to end my suffering. You died fighting for my freedom. Your blood is the seed of redemption. You are my inspiration.
Military shots at them. CP7 to 70, we remember them. 2016, 38 May. Memories still deep in our mind till today. Wonder why they refuse to publicize the genocide. The world media turn blind eyes to our plight. It's time to arise, land of the rising sun. Let's rise one more time, let's rise.
You will never forget. Our fallen heroes. Those who give their life for us. Only to Africa.
Those that give their life for Nnamdi Kanu and his siblings. Those that give themselves for the Nnamdi Kanu, Israel, Oku Kanu, Ezebiro family. We must continue to remember these men and women. That is the reason for their sake. We are not backing out. No retreat, no surrender. King Biafra is very strong. And every evil woman or evil man will be held accountable for their sins against innocent IPOB member that their life was cut short. That is the most important thing that we must restore Biafra.
And I look up to the sky with tears in my heart. For other Biafrans, if I'm free, I'm not to die. We will never forget you as the days go by. You are always in my heart. You'll never be apart. They fought for our freedom. They died for our freedom. We fought the Nigerian soldiers in the war front. Without food, without
Thank you for watching. For me, from here is good evening. Remember, we are past the Rubicon. No retreat, no surrender. King Biafra is not restored. Continue to stand with IPOB leadership. Support this very institution that is in place now. Support them. Don't back out. No matter anything you see, how our money is being spent. If you surrender, Nnamdi Kanu has already defeated us. If you back out, Nnamdi Kanu has won. We must continue to stand with the leadership for Nnamdi Kanu. Definitely must give account of all our funds in his care. There